When I talk about the sport of darts, do you think of seasoned athletes that have trained their whole lives since birth with their God-given talent to take it to the professional dart stage? Or do you think of your college frat bro douche friend who goes to the bar, gets absolutely annihilated, throwing darts at a dartboard, trying to impress girls, going behind the back, hitting the bouncer and getting kicked out? Probably the latter, right? Darts is a sport that gets put in the same category as things like bowling and curling. Yeah, to some people those are sports, but to the majority of people, there's something fun to do while you're piss your pants drunk. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but I thought, what if I broke down darts to a fundamental level and reimagined the entire thing? And that's exactly what I did, and now I present to you a sport that I've created using the similar fundamentals as darts that I think can be the next big sport. We could see it all over ESPN, maybe in the Olympics in a couple years. The sky's really the limit for what I've created here. Check this shit out. I call this sport flarts. It's fleshlights and darts mixed together, forming a perfect symbiotic relationship, using the fleshlight as the potato cannon, basically, for the darts. Now, obviously the first step is to lube up your instrument, using whichever you prefer, but making sure that it gets properly lubricated, otherwise the dart's just not going to fly through it. Now, initially I wanted to fire the darts out of the fleshlight vagina using my mouth, kind of like a blowpipe. However, I underestimated the intensity in which I'd have to blow through the pipe. Old school RuneScape convinced me it was fucking easy, but it's not easy at all. And I also underestimated how yucky the taste of the lube was in the fleshlight. Every time I put my mouth to the fleshlight, it tasted like I was swallowing chlorine gas mixed with bleach. So I decided the best way would be to treat it as if I was Legolas and shooting an arrow, so I knock it and fire that bitch real fucking hard. Yeah, it didn't work at all. I expected it to be kind of like a railgun, but this shit just didn't even get anywhere fucking close to that. The best I managed to do was have it dribble out like a small little sad cum shot, so I had to get creative. Much like Icarus, this dart had flown too close to the sun, and I melted its wings off. I thought maybe if it didn't have the wings on the back, I could fire it kind of just like a pencil through a rubber band. It still didn't work. I decided to mount the fleshlight to the end of our dog blow dryer, which is basically like a fucking hurricane, it's so goddamn powerful, expecting the air pressure to launch the dart through the vagina.
Like this.
Really? Yeah, it didn't work. I thought making it like a Ghostbusters proton pack launcher or some shit, it would fire the dart, but it didn't. Not at all. Then it hit me all at once. During the apex of my disappointment with the experiment, I hatched the idea. Why not just throw the dart and fleshlight together as a unit, javelin style? Why didn't I do that from the start? It's fucking awesome. And that's when we realized, you don't even need the dart for flarting. You can just use the fleshlight. Do I even need the actual dart? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Behind the back. If you could only see the world through my eyes, you'd be looking most people in their chest. But I'm going to show you a little something that these eyes have seen today. It's a pretty chaotic video with a woman and a man she was with. Could be husband, could be Tinder date, who really knows? Could be a complete stranger who was trying to impress her. No telling. But they were at an event, and she hit the sauce a little bit too hard, had a little overdose on the fun potion, a little bit of glug 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 glug, oh reggie, and started throwing hands with the staff, and it does not end well with her. This story is not a happily ever after for her life.
Alright, the manager is alright. He's just fucking harassed. Yeah, he's on his side.
Please leave.
Tell me one more time. Did you touch me?
I did not touch you.
Oh, he's a liar.
So the background here is she's a little too drunk and she's starting to hallucinate. She is now accusing someone of harassing her, which apparently did not happen. The guy's even saying that didn't happen. She's got her phone out to record her POV, so you already know she's fucking delusional. It is crazy, astonishing, just how often people that are making complete fools of themselves, just absolute clowns, will be the ones to take out their phone and start recording it as if they're in the right, thinking people will be on their side. So she's got her own POV. Well, it's not even really her POV because she's holding it like up here. It's probably looking like straight at the ground, but she's just off her gourd right now. According to a bartender that was at the center of this fucking pandemonium, couple came in at around 9 p.m. and immediately there were concerns raised about how intoxicated they were. The night was quite chaotic. The couple came in, they were requesting dinner service. Initially, the server verbalized to me that she could tell that her table was not only intoxicated, but perhaps on some other substances, and they were giving her quite a rough time and being quite verbally abrasive with her. Then I do believe after that, the server asked for the manager to intervene. So the manager got summoned to the battlefield here. He enters the rift, runs it down mid, basically just saying, get the fuck out of here, takes their cocktails away, asks them to leave. And when he brought the cocktails back to staff, he said they had enough to drink, we shouldn't serve them anymore. And that's what led to this intense spiral you're about to see from that couple. She tries to slap the phone out of someone that was filming her, which is odd because she wasn't exactly shy about filming this herself, but I guess she doesn't like the angle that stranger was catching her at. I don't really know what the thought process was there. Obviously not a whole lot of thoughts going on in there in the first place. Right now it's just her seeing red and on a rampage. Right now she is just like in Kratos Spartan mode, but she's super drunk, so she's throwing wet noodles instead of knuckle sandwiches. And she gets physical with one of the staff back there, and the boyfriend's trying to, like, separate her from them. And as he is doing that, she then aggroes somebody else there trying to attack them, and they were not playing games. This was not Weenie Hut Jr. anymore, so she actually got hip-tossed. You can see the staff pick her up, well, not fully pick her up, but take her and throw her down straight to the floor, and you hear a big thud. She just got potato sacked. It was almost like a perfect little hip toss there, and she was too drunk to really feel the impact, but I know that shit hurt the next morning. She probably felt like she got hit by 5 different fucking freight trains.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Let's go.
No groupings.
Now the goober she's with is trying to get involved, so he's starting to get physical with the staff. You can see him kind of like loosely shoving them a little bit, kind of bumping and grinding on them more than anything. And eventually they both get dragged out of the establishment. The guy was getting absolutely manhandled. He tried to get physical and then ended up just getting like fucking little broed here to headlock. And then she gets taken out in like a pseudo full Nelson and people are cheering for them getting thrown out. That's how you know you are in the wrong. That's how you know you are a giant asshole, when people are applauding your exit. So they get forced out of the establishment here, but that's not where this is curtains. It doesn't wrap up there. It only escalates because these two are now even more upset and even more combative.
Let go! Let go! Let go! Let go! No, let go right now, please.
You want me like this?
Yes, please let go.
Oh, you want me like this?
Please let go. Please let go.
I'm not touching your boy.
Okay, stop.
No, keep on this.
stop. No, 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 no.
Hey. There's a lot to unpack here. There's quite a bit to digest. So they have now been forcibly removed from the premises because they were obviously disruptive, violent, aggressive, combative. They're now outside and she grabs a fistful of hair, refusing to let go. She has got it firmly grasped here like SpongeBob. And as she does that, her boyfriend, or whatever goofball she's with there, whatever his relationship is to her, he is now gripping onto her like this, yanking her back as he is getting pulled back by somebody else. So it's almost like that stereotypical scene in a movie where like someone falls and like 5 people grab each other's arms trying to catch them. It is that, except people desperately trying to get these 2 fucking colossal losers to get out of there. And unfortunately, it's still just not enough. She is a force of nature fueled by pure alcohol in her veins. She's still going Insano style, and this time she's breaking free. She's going off the fucking leash here. It's sicko mode now. Because the employee whose hair was being grabbed her phone, saying, "She wraps my hair around her hand and just pulls on it for dear life. It was quite painful." And that she only let go when he took her phone out of her hands and threw the phone to distract her to get her away from the restaurant. Like throwing a bone at a dog that's attacking you. So that's exactly what happens. He threw the phone, and immediately she's like going right after it, so charging back towards them. And so she got tripped. And my God, it's like all the momentum stopped. Not like she was, really breaking any land speed records for her 40-yard dash or anything. She was kind of drunkenly waddling over there. But when she was running and got tripped, it was textbook form. And then she just drops like an anvil, like a piano being dropped in a cartoon. She just hits the ground so hard instantly and starts calling the wambulance. She starts immediately crying in a Peter Griffin death pose.
Guys. No, stop, guys. Guys. No, Hey.
So now that she's been kind of decommissioned here, too many boo-boos for her to continue, she now starts insulting the guy she's with, saying, "Be a fucking man," trying to goad him into getting his ass kicked as well for a biblical smackdown that would have been placed upon his soul. She's just like, "Be a fucking man! Do something!" And you can just kind of see the gears turning in his noodle. You can kind of almost hear his heart breaking, like, oh no, if I don't do something, she's gonna break up with me. But if I do something, I'm going to be broken in half. What a conundrum, no! And then he eventually just decides, fuck it, we'll do it live. So he shoves the guy in the Santa hat, who is much larger than he is. It's a mismatch. He has to know that right there. That's David versus Goliath. But David's a big fucking douchebag here. He has no chance. But he goes for it. Smoke him if you got him, So, no fucking ZD now? So he pushes the guy in the Santa hat. And I swear to God, there might be a longer cut of this, but I bet that guy in the Santa hat could have picked him up like Bane to Batman and broken him over his knee. He had no chance there. But that girl, she was whispering the siren song in his ear, and by whispering I mean shouting drunkenly, fucking trying her best to make sure he is also bruised, bloodied, and broken. Now that's where the video ends, but the story just keeps on going. This is the holiday gift that keeps on giving here for everyone that's not her and that guy she was with. So apparently after the dust settled and everything, the San Francisco Police Department took her in. This was a very popular clip, so much so that her employer caught wind of this. Her name is Shireen Afkari, and she worked for a popular fitness tracking app named Strava, where she was a senior manager of growth marketing and retention, and has now been released from the company. They made a statement on Instagram saying, "We are aware of an employee who exhibited extremely concerning off-hours behavior. We don't condone violence of any kind, and this does not reflect the standards we expect of our team. This past Monday, we made the decision to end the individual's employment. No word on anything in regards to the guy she was with. I imagine in the director's cut of this footage, if there's a longer version of it, he probably learned his lesson after he tried to pick that fight with the Santa hat guy at the behest of his sweet milady fedora tip. An unsurprising conclusion there. She really did go pretty hard, but you know, surely it was worth it. I bet that was an unforgettable night out that she can't remember at all. Little too hard on the old eggnog this holiday season, I think, for Miss Shireen there. Yikes. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya. Every day we inch closer and closer to the bleak future where nobody owns anything. Even the idea of ownership is looking like a foreign concept of a long-forgotten age, as every corporate vampire zombie husk worm person is scrambling to try and shove this idea down your throat that you will be happier owning nothing. You will own nothing and be happy. I know I've yapped about this a lot over the last 2 or 3 years, but that's because it's been accelerating at such an alarming pace. Look at this newest development here. You can now lease a PlayStation 5. Zoinks! Certified turbo zoinks moment if I've ever seen one. This is all fart, no poop. This shit is fucking foul. You have a plethora of really enticing options here to choose from €10 a month up to 17 depending on the model and I guess the duration of the lease. This is fucking outlandish. This is some hogwash. I cannot believe that we are just seeing this now just out in the open, out in the wild, unashamedly. Now, I was reading through things, and it seems like 36-month contract is what you would sign for this agreement here, and you don't ever own it. It doesn't seem like you pay for X amount of time, X amount of dollars, in this case like 10 clams, until eventually you pay it off and it's yours. That doesn't seem to happen. I don't know this company, but I was looking into them, and it seems like they do this for a lot of tech, and what happens is, when you're done with the contract, you send it back. So you end up just paying significantly more over time. It also doesn't even make a mention of PS Plus being included. So presumably if you want to have the PS Plus service, which I imagine most people would want if they're buying a console in the first place, you're then paying even more on top of that over a long period of time and never actually even own the motherfucker in the first place. And then they just ask you to like send it back politely. What an incredible deal. If you've been hit in the head with a sledgehammer, I suppose. But I think a lot of people might just see, oh, as low as 10 a month. Jiminy Christmas, that's a great deal. That's very cheap. That's better than just, saving up and buying it. And I haven't seen too many people defending it, but I have seen a few brainless goob-soomers that are always latching on to terrible fucking business practices and defending them as if it's their fucking job to do so, fighting PR battles for these billion-dollar megacorps for no reason, no gain, aside from just being treated like a fleshlight by these companies. So there definitely has been some chirping here from these addicts that must consume the goob at all times, no matter what, so they're defending this to a certain extent, but most people are rightfully pushing back on this, calling out how outrageous it is. It's a bunch of horseradish. This is not good. And it's a symptom of the direction most of the world is going, where the weasels at the top of the food chain are trying to get you comfy with the idea that you don't own shit. You will own nothing and be happy. You don't question it. Just endlessly subscribe. Rent, lease, subscribe. You have nothing. Just suckling on their teat forever. And the beauty in the case of the PS5 here, once you're done suckling, you've had your fill of milk, you have to spit it all back up. You no longer even get to keep the console you've been paying for 36 fucking months. You have to send it back. And imagine that you're late on sending it back, by the way, and fucking Raylo sicks the Pinkertons on you to repo your PS5 from the lease. It's so ridiculous, man. And the fact that there's anyone that thinks that this is a good idea really shocks me. I understand that renting consoles, renting TVs, renting from all kinds of different places has been a thing for a while, and a variety of different things. It's just that now every company is up in your face and just blatantly obvious about their new push to get everyone comfortable switching to the lease everything model, you will own nothing and be happy model. And in the case of Raylo, with the very limited research I've done on them, it seems like they primarily target low-income households. And in the case of the PlayStation 5, it seems like the goal is to get these families spending money that they ordinarily wouldn't be on a PlayStation 5. A low-income household probably isn't super gung-ho and comfortable dropping hundreds of dollars on a PlayStation 5. But Raylo having an offering as low as 10 doubloons a month, well, now all of a sudden, maybe that family does start spending, and they're spending it on something that they ordinarily wouldn't be purchasing, and Raylo's getting a piece of that pie now. So Raylo's getting paid $10 a month from this family, and at the end of the 36-month contract, that family is paid pretty close to what the normal retail cost is for the device, except now they have nothing to show for it because they have to send the device back to Raylo, who then gets to repeat this process, rinse and repeat. Meanwhile, the family that is now paid $10 a month over the course of this contract gets fucking squat. It's a terrible deal. And it's a smart business move from Raylo because what they are doing is they are incentivizing the low-income households that they're, what I believe, targeting on purpose to start spending on things that ordinarily they wouldn't be purchasing, and Raylo gets to facilitate that and make money off of that. And then that family gets nothing. They end up with nothing. They're just out a bunch of money over the course of those months. And now another thing I saw a lot of people bringing up, I guess is part of like a strategy, is like, you know, you rent the PlayStation 5 right before GTA 6 drops, and you only rent it for like a month at $10 and then cancel the lease there and send it back. So you get to play through the game that you're interested in on a PlayStation 5 for $10. I don't know if that's permissible by the Raylo contract. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It seems like you can cancel it at any time, so I'm guessing it is. So I guess if you're someone that wants to just play a PlayStation 5 for like a day, a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then instantly cancel it, so I guess in that case you do end up saving a lot of money if you're someone who only wants to play the PlayStation 5 for a very brief period of time. You could do that strategy if it's allowed in their contract. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe they'll get the Pinkertons back on the horn for you or something. Couldn't tell you. But I feel like the norm with consoles is you get a console under the idea that you will own it long term because presumably there's more games coming out over time that you might have an interest in. Thus, you would need the console to play them. So it'd be pretty silly to keep renting the PlayStation 5 every time a new game comes out. Then it would end up costing you money in the long term. But if you're someone that just wants to play a PlayStation for like a month or two, then I guess that strategy would make sense. I just don't think that's the typical procedure. Most people, when they move to get a console, they're probably looking to have it very long term and actually own it, which this does not allow you to do. I'm not just going to regurgitate everything I've said across countless videos now about this whole subscription-based economy and this whole you will own nothing and be happy territory we've entered across the board. I think as it's beaten time and time again by these corporations, people will just come to accept it, and something like leasing a PlayStation 5 will no longer be like a weird, wacky, wild thing that's outrageous. People will just accept it as totally standard business practice. Like, just think, not too long ago, Klarna was advertising how you can put fucking burritos on Klarna. You can lease burritos, and now you can lease your goddamn PlayStation 5, soon to be everything else in your life. The idea of ownership dying. Not just dying, being murdered, executed in cold blood, defiled, the corpse being dragged through the streets, paraded, mutilated, and taking the place of ownership becomes the idea, imagination of having something that's yours when it's not and never will be. And I shudder to picture that future where you're the weirdo for not wanting to lease your fucking Five Guys burger. People will look at you like some kind of circus freak because you want to actually, like, own something. Get a load of this guy. This geriatric fossil tried to buy a PlayStation 7 instead of just putting it on fucking Klarna. And this push that the whole world has made to everything going subscription based and like lease instead of own, rent instead of buy. It's trash. Which is why I've become such like a big advocate for the consumer rights wiki. This is something that I've only recently become aware of, but this seems like a truly valuable service, which is just a platform that solely aims to educate consumers on anti-consumer practices that are being integrated into products. Seems like a very simple mission to just give you as much information as possible about what a lot of these shady companies are doing with their services and their products. So I really do appreciate what's been going on over there. I'll put a link to it in the description if anyone's curious about it or want to check anything out there. This is not like a sponsored segment or anything. I want to make that clear. I have just talked about this a lot and only recently had this put on my radar as something that's aiming to help in the fight against this you will own nothing and be happy future. So I've been all for it and just something I wanted to mention here. It is not sponsored or anything like that. Anyway, just another video yapping about this topic. I hope people continue to reject the notion of you will own nothing and be happy. It should not be something that people are just okay with. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya. First things first, before I cannonball into the spaghetti and meatballs of today's topic, I'd like to let you all know I've been actively working on my Mickey Mouse impression, so please let me know your thoughts. Pluto! So with that out of the way, I'm going to show you all of my analytics from my lifetime of being on YouTube and almost a decade of being on Twitch. Now, the reason for this is, a week ago I made a video called I'm Turning It Off, and in that video I'm explaining why I'm disabling any and all means of people having the ability to donate money to me. No more super chats, no more YouTube memberships, for all intents and purposes, no more bits on Twitch. I say all intents and purposes because you can't actually fully disable that on Twitch. Once you start streaming on there, you're fucking shackled to the bits ecosystem. It cannot be turned off. So I made the minimum so high that no one can pay it, hopefully, and actively discouraging people from subbing on Twitch as well. Any and all avenues where people could just give me clams, I am just putting the kibosh on. I should have done this a long time ago, but better late than never. Might as well get the farty sharded now. The reason is super simple. I would much rather you keep your money, use it for yourself, or use it for things you deem important, whether it's charitable causes or what have you, but just stop forking it over to me. Now, since posting that video, there's been a lot of questions and even somewhat of a pushback from other streamers about how, like, this sets a bad precedent where it, like, starts to shame other streamers if they don't follow my footsteps here. Let me be clear, I'm not trying to make a rallying cry here. I'm not your dad. You do what you want with your own streams. Keep donations and subs on out the wazoo forever. I don't care. That's your prerogative. This was just my own personal decision. Obviously, that wasn't like the most prevalent take or anything, but it is a conversation I saw stirring about after I posted that video, because there are some streamers that believe that normal people having the ability to give them money helps them feel included in the community, part of the crew, part of the ship, and it's like integral to the streaming experience to be able to like sub and donate and things like that. I've never really shared that perspective. I've always viewed streaming as content that you are providing to viewers for free, and if someone's nice enough to toss you a doubloon, you tip your fedora saying, "Holly jolly, thanks for the Reddit gold, kind stranger," and move on. But it's not an obligation, and no one should feel like they need to be able to give you money to be included in the community. That feels very parasocial to me. But that's just my own view on it. But what I will tell you, breaking the magician's code here, there is no top streamer that needs your financial support to put food on the table or continue providing those streams for you. Also, the bulk of a streamer's income comes from ads in the first place. Anyway, though, I think this stems from people just not really knowing how much money a top streamer can make on Twitch, for example. So let me show you my analytics from my lifetime on Twitch. Now, Twitch analytics are a little wonky here on the back end, so I wasn't able to just set the date range from 2017 to 2025 because it would just freeze. It would just have a conniption. I bet the Twitch HQ server just fucking caught flame with me trying to do that, so I had to break it up into chunks. So in 2017 is when I really started like actually streaming on Twitch. I had dabbled in 2016, but it wasn't until 2017 where I got like partnered and everything. So from 2017 to 2019, I made $55,500 for those 2 years. And I wasn't full-time streaming at this point or anything. It was just a bit of goofing around, having some fun, and it brought in $55,500. From 2019 to 2021 is when I took it a lot more seriously. As you can see, my time streamed went from 600 hours on the 2 years to 3,600 hours, and I made $1.2 million for those 2 years. And this was before my Twitch contract, so the only ads that were running on my stream were like the pre-roll ads, the ones that Twitch would insert themselves. So this was still without ads, by the way. $1.2 million, almost 1.3. Then I got a Twitch contract which necessitated a certain amount of ads, 3 minutes of ad time per hour. And from 2021 to basically 2025, I made $4.1 million. And to those astute observers amongst you with those keen peepers, you might notice that my subscriptions are less than half of what they were for the previous 2-year period. So even though I have 180,000 less subs across these 3 years than I did for the previous 2, I still made significantly more. And that is because of ads. Ads are the breadbasket to streamers. That is the jelly to the peanut butter sandwich that is streaming. And keep in mind, these numbers here, the 4.1, the 1.2, those don't even include brand deals or sponsorships. And I didn't have any like ancillary donations, but a lot of streamers do through like Streamlabs for like text-to-speech, stuff like that. So that doesn't include any of those other means of making money through the medium. This is solely through just Twitch itself. And I think something important to mention, contrary to popular belief, I am not a top streamer. I am also not even a full-time streamer, and I haven't been for over a year and a half. So, my 2025 earnings, I didn't really put them here. It's about 100K. So another thing to add to the total here. But I'm not even a full-time streamer anymore, and I haven't been a top 20 streamer probably since the fucking Among Us boom. You know, back in the prehistoric internet age now. Like, the Among Us era is the only time where I broached, like, the top 20. I've not been in that ball game for a while, and yet this is still a crazy amount of money. Where there is no reason I should be taking money from just normal people working normal, everyday jobs. It just doesn't feel right to me. Streaming is the easiest job there is. Hot take, I know, sorry, that was a blistering, scalding magma that I just spewed out there, but it is just the truth. I sit in swamp ass for a few hours every day, well, at least I used to when I was a full-time streamer, playing games, or just yapping. Now compare that Weenie Hut Jr. routine to a normal person who is actually working their ass off every single day in a 9-to-5 environment, grinding in the hopes of chasing the American dream. And then they'll come home, maybe turn on my stream and donate a couple of dollars to me. And it just doesn't sit right with me taking that kind of money, given what I've made from all of this. And I really should have just stopped this a long time ago, especially considering this is just the Twitch side of things. I told you, I'm going to show you my YouTube earnings. So be ready, because here it is. Huge fucking number, an unfathomable amount of money. From starting this channel in 2007 all the way until today, I have made $35.8 million. I never even imagined that amount of money was possible to earn without just being born rich. I have said from day one, I got incredibly lucky. I will never be able to put into words just how lucky I got with all of this shit here. I'm not special. I got lucky. I have always said that, and I still believe that to this day. Now, something I saw a lot of people asking after the video I made about turning off all the donation stuff is how much money I'm leaving on the table. And while it's kind of hard to show it on Twitch considering both subs and bits are technically still on, even though I discourage both and have bits at a point where I don't think it's even possible to use them, I still can't get like a hard number on what's like gone now or anything like that. But on YouTube, I can show you directly. So with memberships and supers/gifts, I made over $1 million. Keep in mind, I've only had those things enabled for about a year. There was $1 million in a year from just normal people donating it to me. Again, that just doesn't fucking sit right with me. Now I know there are plenty of streamers and YouTubers that have significantly more money than me and have subs and donations on and whatever. I don't care. Like I said, this is not me trying to lead some kind of revolution here where all of them turn it off. It's their choice to make. I wanted to explain fully why I don't want normal people just giving me their money anymore at all. Also, to be honest, I think just full goatseeing, showing how much streaming / YouTubing can make, just showing you the full, unedited, raw numbers, is probably helpful for normal people so they can see how much money is in this space, because I think there's often so many question marks from people wondering how much does a streamer or YouTuber make. They'll either say like they're making billions of dollars or they're making nothing. There's never like an in-between because there's never any like really hard numbers to look at. So I think something like this can be helpful for that, especially because over the years I've noticed there's been a multitude of creators that have come out and tried to like underplay how well off they are financially because they believe it could be somewhat of a brand risk where if they are perceived as being someone that's very rich, well, maybe their audience wouldn't like them as much because they're no longer relatable. It's just something I've seen here and there over the years from a bunch of different creators, and I just find it a bit disingenuous. So hopefully something like this can help show that if someone is in like the top sphere of YouTube or Twitch, they are very, very well off financially. Anyway, though, if you add both of these numbers up, I've made a total of $41.3 million. But that's not to say that's what I have. Now, I do live in Florida, which means there is no individual income tax. Big time Florida W right there. And I know, I'm big time gushing grannies, Florida glazer. I've lived here my whole life. And that is something very nice about it. But it's not to say that the tax man comes in gentle with the lube. He still goes whole hog raw. It is still brutal when the tax man comes a-knockin'. He'll blow up your guts. And that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Obviously, a good chunk instantly goes to taxes. There's also like salaries for the people that I pay on my team, other expenses, and also for the first 4 to 5 years of me earning money through my YouTube channel, I donated every single dollar to charity. So while I may have earned $41 million over the course of my time online, I don't have nearly that much. But I still have more money than I will ever know what to fully do with. And I actually thought it would be kind of fun to go through like a deep dive on what it looks like. You know, taxes, expenses, all that kind of thing to see how it all breaks down. But maybe that's a topic best left for a different video. So for now, I'll probably just conclude it here. Hopefully this was insightful. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Through the Worm's Hole. You all can go fuck yourself. This is a tub of water, also known as a tub of H2O, you bitch. As you can see, each robot must be carefully fingered. Real science is not about science at all. It's about my hands and what I do with them. Ah yes, this ought to be just big enough to take a shit in. Look at that circuitry. I'm getting all sweaty. Come to Papa, baby. Oh yes. This is a condom that I've decided to slide some fishing bait in. I call it the Dirty Nemo. As you can see, I've attached it to the end of this horny robot, and I'm about to see what kind of reaction I can get from it. If I can put this ball on top of this ball, I can say I've helped. I fucking welded this in place. I'm gonna need some elbow grease here. There we go. Go ahead and save that for later. Water in the darkness is still just water. But a robot with a tail is no longer a robot. It then becomes a nightmare. What the fuck do you think you're doing getting out of order? 1, 2, 3, whoopee. Don't you fucking move, number 2. I'd like to caress you, you sweet dumpling. Hey, look at me, you sacks of shit. No hands. I'm not even worried about falling in. And I can run my finger across an imaginary piano. Let me give you a lesson in counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and find a school that'll teach you that. Oh no, I'm drowning. Help. In the front of the pack, we have a tight battle for first place. The Evolvobots are fighting tooth and nail for it. That Evolvobot right there, I'm telling you, that's the one that looked at me. It did. Would you look at this Evolvobot go? Look at the speed on this. It's remarkable. It's like an aquatic cheetah. We need to slow them down. Their speed's gonna make the water exit existence. Peekaboo. Evolvobot coming through. Do you see what I'm seeing in the top? This is revolutionary. The Evolvobot's transforming into an even slower machine. This is not the bottom of a styrofoam bowl. This is an Evolvobot, and a very fast one at that. It also excels at drifting. This right here is a game changer. These Evolvobots are slower than an object not in motion, yet they move forward. At the end of the world, there was one Evolvobot left. That was the darkest of days. However, due to the latest in condom propulsion technology, this sole Evolvobot was able to thrive in the desolate wasteland and bring nothing of value to the world. I have an insurmountable fear of heights, therefore I refuse to take one more step down these fucking stairs. Don't forget about me, you son of a bitch. I had my hands on this girl's ass cheeks and I was jiggling them up and down like this, but I tried to squeeze them and her ass cheeks caved in. She told me her ass was made out of jello, so I pulled my hands out and said thank you. But no, thank you.
There's a handful of things that can instantly make pretty much anyone's blood boil. Hitting your toe on something, or road rage, just inconveniences while driving. But few things can make you see red and ruin your day quite like animal cruelty, watching someone abuse their pets. It's horrific and it immediately elicits a response of disgust and anger. Even the most calm person on the planet would lose their cool and go into a bubbling rage if they saw a video of someone beating their dog or cat or something like that. Like, I know Thorfinn famously said he has no enemies, but he didn't see Aspen Cartier beating her puppy on a Twitch stream. That's what we're talking about today. A couple days ago, a streamer and I guess also rapper named Aspen Cartier was streaming and then started beating her puppy because it got out of its cage. I don't really know how to even show you this clip because it is just animal abuse. It would get the video taken down, I imagine. So I'm going to try and cut around it to show you the very clear evidence of what unfolded on stream that she's trying to deny happened. Which has become a very common tactic, I guess, in the modern day and age to just say that what you saw with your eyes isn't real. Take my word for it as opposed to what you witnessed.
I think we're finna end stream out because this motherfucking dog, like, goddamn. I'm not gonna be on social media until February 1st, so. How you get out the cage? Fuck you guys.
I'm going to cut it right here. This continues for quite a while longer, like another 15 or so seconds, of the dog screaming and yelping in pain with what sounds like her striking it. It then ends with this. What a fucking scumbag. That is a 3-month-old puppy, by the way. So, as a result of this being broadcast on stream, which she didn't seem to have any issue with on her end, she thought everything was, business as usual. What's the big deal? What? You guys don't do this to your 3-month-old puppy? You never heard of discipline? Hey, he got out of his cage. I gotta get him with the goddamn fucking Tekken combo. It's the only way to teach the dog about, not leaving the cage without my permission. It's crazy how it didn't even register that what she did here was bad. So, she did get banned for this, and she tried to defend herself by saying she didn't beat the dog, and brought the dog in as like a witness to explain that it's fine.
Why you beat the damn dog? I didn't beat the fucking dog. Is you beat? Is you beat up? Say I'm really small and I over-exaggerate. Say it. Say it. Okay, tell him. Tell him that you're fine. Tell him right now. I'm not playing. Tell them. Tell them. You're fine and you're for sale. Oh my God, he's so fucking dramatic.
That's her defense, that the dog is dramatic. Regular old Phoenix right here. Watertight explanation here. What an excuse. Pack it up, folks. Case closed. The dog was just being dramatic. Just disregard all of the very clear fucking haymakers she was dropping on the dog. The dog was being, just dramatic about it. You gotta rub some dirt in it, obviously. Fucking psychopath. Absolute lunatic. In this video, well, in the second video where she's got the dog on its back, It's very clear that this puppy does not want to be around her. It looks traumatized and afraid of her and is constantly trying to get away from her, which is why it's starting to, like, cry out when trying to remove itself from her grasp. Are some dogs dramatic? Sure. I feel like anyone that's ever had dogs knows that sometimes, like, for example, when giving a bath, they will sometimes get very dramatic about not wanting a bath. This is so fucking different from that. This is clearly a dog that is afraid and a dog that was crying in pain being hit. You can see it on stream. And you can hear a lot of really concerning sounds on stream as well while the dog is crying. This is a totally different situation. This is not the dog being dramatic. This is her being a fucking monster. Now, this blew up to such a big degree that the authorities were alerted multiple times about this, and they ended up taking in Aspen Cartier. They charged her with animal cruelty, and when authorities brought the dog in from her custody, they noted that it seemed to be in good health, so it doesn't seem like the dog has suffered any, like, debilitating injuries or anything like that, which the drooling worms that are desperately trying to defend her are really latching onto, saying, see, the dog is completely fine. She didn't beat the dog at all. Let me go ahead and sit you down here, stupid, since it seems like you just blew in from fucking Moronville. Them reporting that the dog appeared to be in good health just means that there were no observable injuries that they were able to notice, like a limp, you know, an injured leg, something like that, when they went and got the dog out of her custody. That doesn't mean that the puppy wasn't beaten. You can watch it happen on stream. All that means is that the beatings didn't lead to any lasting, noticeable injuries on the puppy when they got it. It still happened. It's not, you know, like the fucking Tooth Fairy make-believe. You can watch her hit the dog on stream. It clearly was beaten on stream. And just because she didn't break its legs or something like a Kit Kat bar doesn't mean that the beatings are all of a sudden excusable or, you know, not that big of a deal. It's still a big deal, and she still deserves these animal cruelty charges and a severe punishment. Her being banned on Twitch needs to be a permaban, 1000%. This is some downright deplorable evil shit here that she's done. Who knows how often she's beaten this puppy? All we know for sure is that it's happened at least once on stream, and that's one too many. That should never happen. That is awful. And she 1000% needs to be harshly punished with these animal cruelty charges. Anyway, I wanted to yap about this. That's really about it. See ya. Hold your horses. No, this video is not about One Punch Man Season 3. If anyone out there has eyeballs and you've unfortunately subjected them to the torture of One Punch Man Season 3, you probably know that not much has changed since the last video I made on it in terms of how disastrous this season has been. But I want to give credit where credit is due. The most recent episode, episode 8, is the first time this season I felt like I was actually watching an animated series. We had a fight sequence with characters that actually moved in this episode. Whoopee! Yeah, we fucking got there, baby. Anything is possible! This is the first episode where the fight scenes actually have motion. There are moments in the flashy flash fight that I think are really good. Is it perfect? No. But compared to the rest of the dog shit we've been fed, this was a gourmet meal of an episode. And I think what this shows, at least to me personally, is that JC Staff can deliver quality at least to the same level they did in Season 2 of One Punch Man, which in hindsight, pretty solid, but Bandai is the reason why Season 3 is so shitty, because of lack of budget they were willing to allocate to the season, lack of time they gave JC Staff to work on it. Somehow they still had it be just like rushed out and farted whatever they could get on the table. Even though it's been 6 years since Season 2, I think Bandai is the main villain here that has caused Season 3 to be so awful, so rough. And Episode 8, I think, is irrefutable evidence that JC Staff can deliver good quality animation if they have resources and time to do so, which Bandai deprived them of, just left them fucking emaciated, malnourished with no money and no time to work on it. But I was pleasantly surprised at the quality of episode 8. The flashy flash fight I thought was really solid overall. It doesn't salvage season 3, like it doesn't redeem it, but it is a nice treat. There's only a handful of episodes left in season 3, so this is very tardy to the party here. This would be like me finally hitting a growth spurt and reaching 6 feet tall by the time I'm 85 years old. You know, at the ripe age of 85, I'm finally living my dream of being 6 feet tall. But you know, it's a little late. Kinda cool anyway, I guess, though. Point is, I'm glad episode 8 was good. It's finally a step in the right direction, and maybe I'm just suckling on the supple bosom of hopium. Maybe I'm just latched onto the titty here. But maybe this is a sneak peek at things to come, that the next handful of episodes, it's going to finish on a high note instead of this sad whimper that the rest of the season has been. Probably unlikely, but who knows. What I do know is that we here at Cheeky decided to extend the Black Friday sales offer to today. So today will be the final day for the 20% off of all of our soaps using any creator codes. So go to usecheeky.com right now to get the best soap in the universe at an incredible deal. Anyway, like I said, this video is not even about One Punch Man, but I wanted to mention that really quick. This video is actually about a different anime, one that a while ago I said I didn't like. And I dropped it after like 5 or so episodes. It just wasn't hitting for me. But recently I wanted to give it another shake, another spin, because I've seen perpetual glaze for it, and I thought, let's just really commit to it and let's watch the series. And I really, really like it. Frieren. Frieren is a show that I'm sure you've probably heard of in some capacity because people love this show. And when I initially watched it when it first came out, I just had a hard time getting into it. Like, it was a very nice looking show and it was very comfy and cozy, but I just wasn't getting invested into the world or the characters. But I just keep seeing and have always seen so much praise for it that I just thought, you know what, let's just watch the whole thing, and if it's really not for me, it's not for me, but at least I, consumed the entire thing to know for sure. Which is typically not a philosophy I subscribe to. I think, like One Piece, for example. I, out of spite, committed to watching the entire One Piece series, but it took me like fucking 400 episodes to fall in love with it. I don't think it's reasonable or rational to expect everyone else to go through with that level of headstrong commitment for something that you weren't, immediately loving. I think it's totally okay to drop something after a few episodes if it's just not feeling like it vibes with you. But for Frieren, I just continue to see amazing things. So I said, let's do it. I want to give it another shot. And I'm really happy I did, because this time around, I genuinely thought it was like a masterpiece. I think Frieren is incredible. And now I'm super pumped for season 2. I think it was such an amazing experience. I don't know what demon crawled up my ass the first time I watched this, but it must have been clouding my vision with sin and folly. Because I was a big dummy back then, I suppose. And looking back on it, it's weird because I've never had an issue with slow burn in media, whether it's games, movies, shows. In fact, some of my favorite are more of a slow burn experience, which Frieren definitely is. But I don't know, I guess just initially I didn't get hooked by the concept, and Frieren as a character wasn't someone that I felt I could care about across many episodes. And I think that's probably because the show does something I don't think any other shows I've ever seen have done. It starts you at the end of a hero's journey. Frieren's previous party had just completed the major task, defeating the ultimate evil, saving the world. You as the viewer don't get to see that happen. You don't watch the show that focused on that hero's journey. You are watching the show of what happens next through the eyes of Frieren, who is an immortal being. She is an elf, so the 10 years they spent on that journey saving the world, that's not even a blip on the radar of her overall lifespan. And the way she views the world around her is very distant and removed emotionally, because everything she is experiencing is so trivial in the grand scheme of her never-ending life. Her extraordinarily long life, all of this will be meaningless at some point. So she's very apathetic. There was a comparison I drew on my first watch that I still think is somewhat applicable, where there is a game, an amazing game I played a long time ago on the Xbox 360 called Lost Odyssey, that kind of tackles occasionally similar things as Frieren through like some short stories in the game. And I don't know, I think maybe I just got the wrong impression for what the show was really about and where the show was going. Because I didn't give it enough of a chance. But I'm just so happy I went back to watch Frieren, because this show really is special. And even the first 4 or 5 episodes this time around, I was a lot more gripped by. And the show does, like, really gather a lot of steam after you get through, like, the initial building blocks and the foundation that it lays. My initial impressions of Frieren was that she was just going to be, like, kind of a generic stoic character and immortal where, like, everyone she could ever care about will die, so what's the point in caring? Which is something I've seen in other shows where they have, like, a character that feels kind of like a robot, like an emotionless husk. And I thought that's what they were setting Frieren up to be, where eventually they'd start to, like, crack that shell slowly but surely. She is immortal. Time is very different to her, but she has emotions. She has tons of emotions, and she conveys them in her own way, and she subtly changes as well in her own way as a result of all of her experiences and everyone that she meets. And she starts to have regrets, and she starts to care to learn about these people that she has a party with. So it's a very cool growth to see across the season, and I just think the show is beautifully done. It has action too. It's not like just dialogue and doing chores. Granted, a lot of it is them making stops in their journey to do certain things, but the stops are also a really valuable experience too, and they're not like boring or anything. I actually think some of the stops are the most memorable parts of the show, with what you get to learn and what comes from their experiences at these stops, where she's like collecting grimoires and whatever is payment. It's just unlike anything I'd seen before, and I think my initial impressions were that it was going to be like kind of boring, maybe even slice of lifey, so I just maybe didn't tune out and connect with the themes. But going back this time around, man, it fucking hits. Time has always been like a very grand, scary concept to me. In fact, 2 of my tattoos are time-oriented pieces, as corny as that sounds. It's just so interesting the things you can play with in this ballpark when it comes to time. And the way Frieren uses it with her, I think is brilliant. The show is just truly a complete package. It is visually breathtaking. I think they've knocked it out of the park with the animation. The emotional beats really resonate with viewers, clearly, because it's like one of the top rated anime of all time. But like, even me personally, a lot of like the themes that we're coming across, like they do hit, and it feels very poignant. Like, it is a well-executed show when it comes to its emotional moments, and its characters, I feel like, have a lot of depth and are very well fleshed out and established, and it makes you care about them and their journey. And it does also have action, and I think the action is great. I'll probably wait to do a full review on Frieren after Season 2, because it's right around the corner. But for now, I just wanted to put this out here about how wrong I was with my initial impressions of Frieren. This show slaps. I think Frieren is a masterpiece. So I definitely get the glaze now. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. That's about it. See ya. I remember back when Game of Thrones was ruined, everyone was saying it's the worst finale of all time, you know, now the show's terrible and shit like that. And you see that a lot, you know, this is the worst show of all time. Holy shit, the writing couldn't be this bad on anything. And it always makes it very clear to me, you've never seen American Horror Story, you fucking swine. American Horror Story is an incredibly unique show that really revels in the goofiness, over-the-top nonsense that it puts on screen, and I fucking love it. In American Horror Story, you're not going to find any semblance of good writing. The whole show feels like it's written by a middle schooler going through his Pierce the Veil stage. It's incredible to me. There's more character development in porn parodies. The characters that walked in on Pawn Stars to sell shit have more character development through that episode than the characters throughout an entire season of American Horror Story. Power Rangers has better writing. And if you want to talk about shitty season finales, American Horror Story sets the gold standard. They never know how to conclude any of their seasons. It's as if the director goes in the day of filming, shits his pants and comes up with it on the spot. Just as a fat key bump of coke, gives himself a coffee enema, his eyes roll into the back of his head, and he just starts fucking ghost writing the most nonsensical, silly endings possible. Let me give you an example. Last season was about the world ending because the Antichrist came, and the witches fought back to bring the world back and save everyone. Well, in the final episode, the main witch enters into a bathtub to travel back in time to fight the Antichrist. She goes back in time successfully through the bathtub, and the Antichrist is a teenager who's having a temper tantrum with his mommy, and he storms across the road only to get hit by an SUV driven by the witch, and that's how that boss battle was taken down. That raid boss just hit him with an SUV, and the Antichrist died, and the world was saved, thanks to the power of Ford, I guess. It's fucking genius. The show is the result of what would happen if you gave someone's edgy 16-year-old a decent budget. But that 16-year-old just didn't really have much talent. They just had a vision that they didn't have the talent to bring to life. It's fucking great. I love the show. I unironically like the show, by the way. I think it's one of the few shows that is totally fine with being subpar in every possible category and creating something totally unique. And I love it. This season was no different. This season was American Horror Story 1984. It just ended last week, and this may very well be one of their best seasons just because of how ridiculous it turned out to be. To give you perspective, they forgot to write a final episode. They didn't write an actual climax. So the whole season was about Camp Redwood, a place where these horrific mass murders took place over the course of decades. And the Emma Roberts, who I think is a great actress, and she's even good in American Horror Story, which is saying something because nobody's good in American Horror Story, but she does a good performance, as she usually does, and she plays the main character, Brooke, who has a very troubled past. Let me give you just a little sampler, let me give you a little quick cum shot of the kind of writing you'll find around these characters. Her troubled past consists of her previous engagement. She was getting married to a man she thought she loved, but she was a virgin, and she was saving herself for marriage for him. But he thought she cheated on him because his friend went to her house that night before the wedding. And so, naturally, his response to learning this was, on their wedding day, he brought a gun to the ceremony, and as they were saying their vows, he brought out the gun, shot her dad, shot his best friend, and then shot himself in front of her after saying, "This is your fault, Brooke." You know, it's genius. You can't possibly comprehend the subtleties in there, those nice little vicissitudes that the director was able to expertly weave into this piece of art. A magnum opus of writing, I'd say. So she has this troubled past, and then she teams up with this group of other people her age who all have this troubled past, and they all go to Redwood to escape. But the day before Brooke decides to go along, she gets attacked by a serial killer named the Night Stalker, whom she's able to fight off. And this is important because the serial killer has the power of Satan, Billy Idol, and anime on his side, and he doesn't take kindly to not getting his prey. So this supernatural, Satan-worshipping, Lucifer-approved serial killer follows Brooke. Now, they all get to Redwood, and there's another serial killer that ends up at Redwood named Mr. Jingles. And then by the end of the season, there's another serial killer that ends up at Redwood. And then by the end of the season, there's another serial killer that ends up at Camp Redwood, all pretty much out of nowhere. It's fucking great. It's as if you're watching a television show of the director playing with action figures in his bathtub, and he's just bringing new ones in from the box as his mom brings them in. It's fucking crazy. It is incredible what they've been able to do with this shit and get away with, really. It's awesome. I'm glad that this show exists because I do love it, but man, is it a objectively horrible show. Not only is the writing bad, but the acting is so incredibly flat from almost every character except Emma Roberts. Every other character feels like they don't give a fuck. Occasionally there's moments of good acting, but most of the time it's when they're getting killed they go, "Oh, ow, ooh, stabby, stab, oh, stab, oh." Or if they're feeling sad, they're like, "Oh, I'm real sad. I'm very sad because you know why I'm sad." Then they explain why they're sad for the 50th fucking time. Eventually, when some plot details are unraveled, you don't hear the fucking end of the motivation because they don't know how to write a character. So, you know, why didn't you kill her? Well, I didn't kill her because I wasn't able to. But you know you need to kill her because I don't like her, and this is why I don't like her. Did you forget why I don't like her? I'll tell you again. So then they tell him again. It's bad. It's really fucking bad, but I absolutely love this show. And to really put a nice bow on the beauty of American Horror Story, this season, they did something they've never done before. They've set a new low in the kind of shit they do on the show. They forgot to write an ending. The new season of American Horror Story doesn't have a climax. It doesn't have an ending. What it has is what would happen after an ending. It gives you an epilogue. So the episode before the final one has this setup. It has you leading down this path that's going to have this setup, this payoff, a climax. Everything does. Movies, television shows, even fucking high school plays do. But American Horror Story forgot it. So what they do in the final episode is just give you a recap, a bunch of flashbacks telling you what happened, and it's this montage of just breakneck pace garbage. So all those serial killers that I mentioned that end up there, well, within the span of about 30 seconds, you see all of them just get killed in the epilogue, just out of nowhere. I'm sorry to spoil it, but it's worth talking about. Out of nowhere, these serial killers that some of them they built up over the course of the last 8 episodes, some of them they just introduced in the last one, but over this course, they all just get killed immediately in these series of flashbacks as they're being told to another character. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. They forgot the most important component, which is a payoff and a climax. And these characters constantly keep making different decisions and different things. You know how I said all the characters had a troubled past? Well, none of it mattered because they forgot the troubled past. That was their solution to that. But it's fucking incredible to have a show that doesn't have an actual ending or a climax because you just forgot it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And that is why I think American Horror Story is one of the best shows on TV. Fucking awesome. I love the show. That's it. See ya.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I'm playing Raw Danger again. Let's do this shit. Now, I know Stephanie is out to get me. I also know she's probably already robbed my house, taken a shit on my carpet, and slashed the tires on my car. But I also know where to go, so let's rock and roll. Well, I completely forgot about that. Oh, fuck, scenery, watch out, shit! Oh, that was close. Alright. The first brick has been thrown through the window of tranquility, and Stephanie is the culprit. Just sit there and get your vagina wet, Stephanie, it's fine, I'll pull myself up, per usual. Good luck keeping up, Stephanie. I am faster than sound. Yep, just doing a little ice skating, just gotta do a little ice skating from time to time. I'm not touching that fucking sofa, that bitch is evil. I have made contact with the sofa. Please mark it in the databanks. Depth charge, everyone get down! Damn it. I was caught in the explosion radius. Oh, what is this, a cutscene or something here? What do we got? No one's here. Well, don't look now, Stephanie, but I think someone's pissing out of the door on the right. Sorry to burst your bubble. What is that object on the left? Is that a dinosaur's tongue bouncing up and down? Don't turn around, Stephanie. It might take you. Oh, it's a poster. I'm stupid. Where is everyone? Probably as far away from you as they could possibly be. They must have evacuated already. Are you worried about the chef? I wonder if the water swept them away. I'll go ahead and be a little optimistic here. Keep morale high. You know, because morale's already really high, considering Stephanie's trying to kill Squirtle every chance she gets. But I figured, you know, if you fight fire with fire, you're gonna burn your nipples. That's not what I want. I want all nipples to be in prime condition. This is a nice view, isn't it, Stephanie? Perhaps you should get naked. Look, over there. Alright. Oh, they're running away from you. Isn't that wonderful? Not to sound too romantic, Stephanie, but I have shit my pants before. That is a big-ass cloud. Damn. Damn! The sexual tension between Squirtle, Wabra, Mop, and Stephanie is too much for the building to handle. It's collapsing. These two really don't care much about falling glass. Now this is what I call heavy rain. It is raining cement mixers. That is incredible. Thank goodness these two know how to stay safe. Oh, never mind, I take that back. Stephanie, don't cover your ear, cover your head. What happens if a cement mixer falls on you, you don't have your head covered? You could get hurt. This water is deeper than the ocean. Stephanie probably put sharks in here too, I wouldn't be surprised. Almost there, come on. Oh, what is this? Sorry? For what? For putting sharks in there? Did I uncover your plot? Please help me. Oh, the shoe is on the other foot now. What happened all those times I was hanging off the ledge? Oh, I see. I can't move ahead. The water is too strong. So the water's too strong now. About 10 minutes ago, you were standing in the middle of tsunamis, acting like you were playing in a kiddie pool. Now all of a sudden this water's too strong? Don't worry though, your knight in shining armor is waddling his way over. Just hang tight. Alright, hop into my arms. Here, grab my hand. Alright, that sounds good too. Okay. Let's go, Stephanie. I'll get you to safety. But first, how about you go for a little swim? Alright. The people who made this game thought ahead. I was going to throw her over the ledge, but that is not a possibility. Stephanie, you're dislocating my shoulder. Stop that. Hit the wrong button. Whoops. We're still going to safety. Alright, Stephanie, she's like throwing my arm through my body. She's got me in like a half Nelson. Huff, huff. Thank you. Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit X. I could have been swept away. I'll do anything for you, Stephanie. You're such a sweetie. I've been friend-zoned. Son of a bitch, damn it! Son of a bitch, what is this? Coping with depression kit? First aid kit. Can it fix a broken heart? I'm using my secret weapon. This'll get me out of the friend zone. Come on, Stephanie. Give me a hug. What are you thinking? I'm thinking it's time for fucking, but clearly, you're not. That's a lot of people. Did they all have to go through what Squirtle went through? Well, that was extremely disturbing. Oh shit, Squirtle! Stephanie, run! Get out of there, quick! Oh, damn it. Hey, you two. You're safe. We were until you showed up, and we will continue to be safe unless you phase through this wall and stab us, you psychopath. Why can I not crawl through this opening? Is this sheet preventing me from doing that, or is there like a force field there? Did you put a force field up there, Stephanie? Where is the water coming from? The shitter on the 3rd floor malfunctioned. Let me try hitting... It's covered with a sheet. Remove the sheet. Okay. Alright, we'll remove the sheet. Alright, so apparently a sheet was preventing a human being from crawling through this opening. That must be an iron sheet. Or Winston Churchill's Iron Curtain has been found in this game. That is complete nonsense right there. Come on, Stephanie. Hurry it up now. I moved the heaviest sheet in the world, and you can crawl through this. Hurry it up. Come on, come on. Stephanie. Get up. Alright, well, if you insist, we can do this now. Thank you, Stephanie. A worker for this facility has gone to check the safety of the escape route. Alright. Well, I found the chef and I found a bunch of people. So I think this is a good stopping point right here. Alright, well, I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya.
Ass, poop, and everything stinky. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect TikTok prankster. But Professor Goober accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction, chemical cringe. And thus, this loser was born. This is some complete trash, garbage, doo-doo that I just have to clown on this guy for. He should be ashamed.
Yo, there's a guy chasing me. There's a guy chasing me.
Where the fuck is he? Yo, why the fuck do you fuck my girl, bro?
This gut buster is his bread and butter. He's done this exact prank numerous times. He really likes this one. It's his Kamehameha. This is his signature move here. And it's a tried and true classic from TikTok pranksters where they go into fast food establishments and treat the workers like subhuman props for them to walk all over and disturb for the sake of their content. That's the joke. Haha, guys, let's go fuck with the employees making minimum wage, not able to live off of their salary, and just make sure their day's a little bit worse. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll even, scare them. Like in some of his videos, some of the employees, actually freak out and run away because They don't know what's going on. These could be unhinged, dangerous lunatics there that have like a gun or a knife, and they're just running around the back yelling and screaming, hooting and hollering. So like, yeah, the employees are naturally going to be afraid, and that's golden to people like this. They love that kind of shit. Tee-hee, they think we're gonna kill them or something, like their lives in danger, but actually it's just us pranking them. Ha ha ha. Oh yes, the cloud is gonna be so juicy.
What the fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, bro? What's right there, bro? Come on, bro.
Who?
Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
Did you hear how loud that was at the end? Oh, jump scare. That's also a good joke. He ends all of his videos with that little sound bite, a little bit of the, eardrum blasting comedy. And that's one of his favorite pranks. This is the one I wanted to start with because I hate this shit so much, and it's so common for fucking worms like this to do this, where they just believe everyone working a normal job is just an NPC that they can go and just disturb and be a nuisance and spread misery, so that way they can make content out of it. Now, typically, when I cover douchebags like this, I like to crop their name out. I do that because I don't want anyone to go harass them, and especially for pranksters, anyone that does trickle on over there is a net positive to them. They love that their name gets out there in any capacity whatsoever, no matter what it is. Even if it's getting shit and spit on, it doesn't matter. They are these shameless latrines, and they're more than willing to gobble all the piss and shit imaginable as long as it gets them attention. So I always like to make sure that the names aren't visible. In this guy's case, it's impossible because he's so proud of this vile garbage, this embarrassing trash, that he even watermarks the video itself. So you can see his name is Tyler. He puts his stamp of it. This is Tyler's work. Tyler made this shit-ass beat. Now, I want to make a special shout-out to Tyler's loser friends because I think they're actually even more pathetic than Tyler, and this is something I say a lot. The pranksters are awful, but their friends are even worse because they don't even get anything out of it. So like this guy, who has to be the cuckold, by the way, the role that Tyler gives this shirtless guy in sunglasses is the cuckold who is chasing him around because Tyler fucked his girl. So not only is he playing the cuck in the video, but he is also a real life cuck because he does all of this and doesn't see a penny. Tyler at least makes a little bit of money off it, like a handful of doubloons. He's not like a big creator by any means, but he definitely does have some monetization here. So he gets something in return for it. But his friends don't. They are literally just there so Tyler can use them as like his lackeys, like his little sidekicks that actually willfully, on purpose, play the role of Tyler's bitch for no gain at all. Not even a mention in the description or in the video or anything, not a link to them that I can find, nothing. They just proudly be Tyler's bitch.
Yo, he fucked my girl. Nah, it's none of that. It's none of that. Somebody's chasing. He's chasing me. Yo, he's chasing me. He's chasing me. Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
Nah, it's none of that. Where you at?
Yo.
Out the store.
What?
Out the
What?
store. Out the
Yo,
store.
nah, he fucked my girl. It's none of that. He fucked my girl, gang. He fucked my girl. Bro, he fucked my girl, gang. Bro, nah, I'm really on timing, bro.
Like I said, he's done this one multiple times. He keeps taking encore performances that not a single soul is asking for outside of lobotomized children that are just so fucking brain rotted that they're doomed from the start. But I wanted to show you this one in particular because you can actually see the fear on the employees as these assholes are just rampaging through the back like trashing the place. The employees are afraid. You can even hear one of them yell. Like, I imagine that has to be an extremely frightening situation. Like, you have no idea what's going on, and now all of a sudden, these two fucking douchebags are running through there yelling and screaming.
Right? Can you help you?
Oh! What the fuck are you doing?
I did not scan anything, sir.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you fucking did. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
Do you want to see my phone?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, yo.
Hey, what? Hey, yo, what? Who the fuck are you to put your phone near my wife's phone? And I watched you when I was walking up.
No, don't touch it.
It's his phone.
I don't give
This
a
is
shit.
my phone.
Fuck up and mind your business. You want to get in my face? And held his. You want to get in my face now?
Yo, get out of here. You're lucky I don't throw you. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here before you can't leave. Leave.
It's such a shame. That's a top 10 saddest anime moments right there, that Tyler didn't actually get his ass beat there. I really wish that guy had swung on him. Tyler is always so confident to do his pranks on elderly people or employees that are currently working, so that way there's less chance of him actually getting, a bit of knuckle sandwiches being fed to him. But in this case, he did teeter on the edge and got pretty close. I have no doubt he was tinkling in his little britches. No matter how hard he tries to hide behind the gong sound effects, you can kind of hear the panic in his voice in the actual confrontation. Tyler also only follows pranks that others have done before him. He just bites onto their ass like a little hemorrhoid and does the pranks himself and does them even worse. So this Apple Pay prank was something that was pretty big on TikTok for a little while, where pranksters would go up with their phone, they'd have it make a noise when they tap it towards a stranger's phone, making them believe that something nefarious had just happened, that they had stolen money from them or some kind of Apple Pay scam or something. So these people here now believe that this stranger, Tyler, has stolen from them, which is why they're so upset. That's the whole point of the prank. Haha, they think I stole money from them. Get pranked. Ha 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 ha.
Think they like M&M's? Oh, 40 spot later.
No, I don't think that'll be the case, Greaseball. I heard Tyler's already booked out the remainder of your schedule. You've got to pretend that he fucked your girl again for the millionth time while you chase him around for his video to make money off of you being a pathetic little loser.
540? Boss, you gotta be playing with my balls right now, because that is way too much.
Way too much. I'm not paying for all that.
You're the guys who put it all on the counter.
You could donate it to us.
No, I cannot. It has to be paid for.
Here's one of his latest bangers where he grabs tons of items from the gas station, puts them on the counter, acting like he's gonna buy it, lets the cashier ring up tons and tons of items, which is a tedious process, but he's ringing up all the items. Then when he's telling him what he's going to need to pay, he's like, "Whoa, that's way too much. Shouldn't it just be free?" We're wasting your time. That's the joke. We're wasting your time while you're working, and we're filming you. You're a prop, bud. You're a prop. So can you get irritated? Because that helps bring in clicks. We're annoying you. That's the joke. And then, when this is all over and we're not paying for this, obviously, then you get to go put all of these items back on the shelf. That's your job, bro. And we're making fun of you for it. We're making it worse for you. For our TikTok, dude.
What I'm about to do to Bob? Do to Bob. Me and Hoyoyoy and erase the square.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck that's supposed to be, because it don't mean shit to me. 540 for what I've scanned. You still haven't scanned a good $200. This is the kind of shit a fucking preschooler fucking pulls.
We're not getting this for free?
No!
Did anybody ever tell you you kind of cuss like a preschooler?
Holy, Tyler with the venom. The quick comeback there from Tyler. I really like that the employee just says, "I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. This is lame, children shit that you're doing here. This is embarrassing. You should feel bad about yourself." But it just doesn't set in on Tyler or his brain dead sidekick there, because the only thing that matters to them are these trash TikToks, the internet attention from TikTok pranks. And the employee is rightfully angry because he's just spent this time ringing up the items. He knows they're not going to put it back on the shelves. They 1000% don't have the neurons activation to even think about that being something to do. So he knows he's going to have to go do that. He's annoyed, and he immediately recognizes that this is supposed to be some kind of prank at his expense, which makes him even more irritated. Tyler tries to make some whack-ass Doodle Bob reference that fell flat on its face, which is really upsetting because I love Doodle Bob references, and Tyler's out here ruining it. He's just torching it. He's just so unentertaining. He doesn't make me laugh. Everything he says is nails on a chalkboard. He is just so fucking cringe.
I can cuss whoever the fuck I want. I'm 33, motherfucker.
Unk.
Yo.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo, relax,
you can call
bro.
me Unk. I'm the coolest fucker in their 30s you'll ever fucking find.
Relax, bro. Your cheese is throwing up gang signs.
Either get out or fucking buy it. What's the choice, motherfuckers? Seriously, I have a job to fucking do, and you are stopping it.
I'm not paying for
Then get the fuck out! What the fuck don't you understand? I don't give a fuck if it's an April Fool's prank. Get the fuck out!
April Fools!
I don't give a fuck!
April Fools!
Joe!
April Fools!
Get the fuck out, motherfucker!
April Fools!
Nice work, boys. You really got 'em. Everyone was giggling and spitting up on this one. You guys came together, you and your little goblin gremlins that follow you around, came together and ensured that a normal guy working a normal job, a job he probably doesn't want to be at, you ensured he had a much worse day. You made it a lot more miserable. So that way you could film it for your TikTok. What a slam dunk, Tyler. Really impressive stuff. And I know Tyler, nor none of his little mosquitoes that follow him around, I know they don't have a job. I know that they're really banking on this whole fucking TikTok prankster career to be like their future. I truly hope it doesn't work out for them. I hope he ends up working this same job and through some kind of karmic justice, he meets a Tyler himself that just makes his day fucking awful, just so he can see what that's like once. I think that'd be great. I don't know if that'll happen or not. I'm sure he probably has money from his parents. He seems like that kind of guy from everything I've seen. But anyway, he sucks. His friends suck. These pranks are trash. It's garbage. That's really about it. See ya. Alright, it's called Silver Chains. I don't know fuck all about it. The brightness screen has this new guy from Toy Story 4. So that's a good sign, I guess. I imagine this is going to be extremely generic. Because all horror games kind of are pretty much the same. Ooh, look at this. The old get up and go mobile here. Not a whole lot of tender love and care went into the design of that car. There's no doors. Why did I choose this game? It's the newest horror game that came out. I had the itch for a shitty horror game. And this is the newest one. Why play horror games with lights on? What is that, like, against the rules or something? Okay. Now, that's going to amplify this game from, like, super shit to probably Game of the Year tier. I'm gonna feel like such a fucking idiot if this game actually does make me super afraid. The odds aren't in its favor, but you never know. I could, you know what, I take it back, there's no chance. Oh, Jesus.
What was that?
It's haunted by a soccer player child. I just got an achievement for that. I have a sneaking suspicion there's going to be a jump scare in a moment. I'm calling it. The jump scares are coming. I'm Uncle Tickle Fingers. Well, that wouldn't make any sense. Why would the kids want to play with Uncle Tickle Fingers? They'd be actively trying to avoid me, I'd imagine. I'm gonna take a strong guess that the second I go for this boat, there's gonna be like a shadow demon or something that pops out of the water. It's a sneaking suspicion I have here. Let's see. No, that's... I mean, who could have called it, to be fair? But I got Georgie's boat back, and that's what matters. This is but I don't have the key in here. But I definitely picked up the key. Huh. That's weird. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. The key just opens this door. What do you mean, look up? There's nothing here. Oh, I see. I see.
I need something to reach for the key.
Well, how about I just climb through the hole? We can absolutely fit. No, my telepathy. Come on. Or telekinesis, not telepathy. I'm not reading the mind of the fire poker. There we go.
Mommy is very mad at you.
I got into a fucking car accident. It's not my fault. But it did sound like it came from this direction. She was playing the ghost piano. Can you play Lil Wayne's Lollipop? Now hit some through the fire and the flames. God, every door opens. Shit, this is gonna be like a huge house to explore. And the fact that it just autosaved tells me there's about to be something that kills the character here. I'm a genius! That looks like one of the the Black Pearl crew after they got cursed. He's making a run for it. Oh, that was easy. Oh shit.
I remember this lamp. It contains a secret.
I'll be the judge of that.
It works as a lever.
Okay. I thought anything was going to happen. Whatever. Maybe I have to line it up with something in the room. No, that can't be right, because now I can't leave. I'll just go frame by frame. Since I guess it's gonna lock into place when I do it right, maybe? What secret does this hold? It sounds like the Tin Man getting oil. How do I get out of this? I've clearly hatched the secret by now, hopefully. Oh, Q, thank you. I don't think I quite found the secret. Looks like I'm going back in. Yeah, I'll come back to it. I'm in no... well... that's just stupid fucking house design. Am I being hunted? Alright, I got lost. No! Oh, shit. You'll never find me in here, that fucking idiot. Look at those skinny ass legs. That's so embarrassing. Imagine not having like jacked meaty legs. Woke up to check on the kids, entered the room, noticed a smell, same smell, accompanied Harold, returned from the hunt, woke up in bed, found decapitated remains of animals, a lot of blood, mixed with dirt, fur, cum, shit, stench, all into the bed of children, took the kids to room, ordered servants to clean it, could have done it. Seems like someone's trying to drive her crazy. Take away the children. Got it.
Dead animals in the children's room? That's terrible.
Voice acting needs a little work. They should have hired me to do this character. Dead animals in a room? What the fuck? Whoa! Oh, goddamn! Alright. I'll find it. I found it! That was an easy scavenger hunt, you little twerp. You little fucking idiot. Oh, it's not the end. Ooh, too easy. You thought you could slip a fast one on me, huh? Where's that last one at? Oh! Oh, hey, I remember when I looked at this earlier, there was these nails there. Now I see why they're there. Easy. Man, this family looks weird. It looks like they're all Chucky dolls that were brought to life. I didn't really collect anything, did I? So I can't go back and open anything. Wait, no, hold on. Yeah, I can. I can open up that little box. Bang. I was wrong. That's a shame. I can go back and play with the spinning star angel thing, I guess. Spin the handle 5 times clockwise. Okay. 3 times counter, 6 times clockwise. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How would you ever know that? How the fuck were you supposed to figure that out? That's... like, this means nothing. There's been no hints to this. How the fuck is this a horror game? Because you walk a lot. That's about it, I think. What the fuck was that? Oh. I couldn't tell if that was the screen tearing or something in the game. Use the monocle, okay. Well, I don't have the monocle. Which means I need to find it. Oh. Ah! That's where they hit it, huh? Oh, gee, God damn it. This game is too complex for me. I see. It's a map for me. I thought I had to look at the monocle, or look at the paper through the monocle, and it would change. Okay, I get it. Ah. How do I... Where does this go? I don't get it. What do you mean it's a door? What's a door? What am I not getting? Why am I so fucking inept at this puzzle solving? The wall is not a door, I can't... Oh. He's probably not your dad, Peter.
I don't remember that I had a father.
This doesn't look like a father. He looks like a 4-year-old boy. Ah, see, the map did change this time a little bit looking at it. Huge. What is this game? Well, as shocking as this may be to hear, it's a horror game. I'm not changing the game, I'm gonna beat it. Once I beat it, then I'll change the game. To another horror game. Don't push me. I will. In fact, maybe I'll do nothing but every bad horror game on Steam. Alright, you've been asking for it. I've been hearing it. You said Charles is afraid of dirty soda. But did I prove you wrong or what? I'm gonna try a bunch of these concoctions, these potions.
Yep, happy Good Friday. We're trying all the Mormon soda for Good Friday.
Oh, is it?
Can you can you explain what this is to people who might not know?
For you non-enjoyers of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Mormons cannot drink coffee. I think it was meant to be caffeine, and they loopholed it into just coffee, so they can drink soda. And so this company, I believe, was started in Utah, called Swig, and they do dirty soda, which is like Dr. Pepper with cream and lemon juice and vanilla syrup. This shit's like 600 calories a cup. Well, some of it. It's nuts, and they call it dirty soda. So we're gonna try it all.
That sounds cool. I feel like dirty soda just has a negative connotation right away.
What about
should be like tasty soda?
I think it's supposed to. Is it supposed to sound like a cocktail? Like you get it.
I can see that.
You get it dirty or you get it
neat. But I think
like
in
that
the
kind
show, have you seen the show, Chelsea?
Why would
You've seen it, haven't you? Don't they like drink massive ones of these like all the time?
48 ounces or something. I don't know.
Like multiple times a day and shit.
They're on Ozempic or doing blow because they're all skinny as hell still too.
All of these have fun little names, going from Raspberry Dream, the Ring King.
Wow, the Ring Dinger.
The old Ring Dinger, Beach Babe. So I think we work our way down the line.
These look the best to me. That looks like sludge.
These feel more like, I think some of these are called like refreshers, which that's like what you get at Starbucks, that kind of thing. These are, so Raspberry Dream. Does somebody want to pull up the menu? Oh.
It's Dr. Pepper, raspberry puree, and coconut cream.
Okay.
Coconut cream.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, it sounded fine until coconut cream though. I can't imagine that's any good.
Coconut is extremely common in all of the dirty sodas.
Really?
Yeah.
I like coconut.
It's not bad.
It's probably the way to sweeten it without adding too much like.
You don't like it?
Stuff.
It's kind of.
It's not. It's not the worst thing in the world. It just tastes like you melted a bunch of candy and then put ice in it.
Very sweet. Yeah. Like super sweet.
Like I don't get a lot of.
It tastes like a Slurpee.
I could see it.
It's like a melted Slurpee to me.
It's just like I don't get like a lot of flavor. I just get a lot of like sugar. Is the thing. It's a lot of sugar.
It is sweet. But I'm sure this one. Oh, we're supposed to rate these.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't order that. But if you gave it to me and I was like dying of thirst, I'd be like, man, thanks. You really helped me out.
Now, if you took that, though,
now quantify
how would you
that.
quantify that as a single letter?
Like a C.
See, I was thinking
like a C.
I'm thinking, as always, the first one's our baseline, and we'll ignore that immediately.
Probably. Yeah.
This C, easy C. It's not bad.
You know what it feels like? A root beer float almost.
I do agree. But like, to your point, with the root beer float, you get like the flavor of the ice cream and stuff. This is kind of like root beer with sweet.
Yeah, just a lot more sweet.
Yeah. All right. What's in the Founder, Drew?
The Founder.
Hold on. The actual website cuts off the recipes for some reason.
What do you think the Founder's in reference to?
Oh, I actually know this. The Founder is the first dirty soda, I think the original recipe.
Oh.
It's a Diet Coke, sugar-free coconut, fresh lime, and coconut cream.
Okay. Let's see.
Huh.
Oh, we got a big mouth straw. Got a lot on that one. I get a little bit of the the lemon or lime or whatever you said it was, citrus.
Yeah, there's a whole lime in there, so that does make sense. It's floating in there, so yeah.
Oh, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, it's refreshing.
That's definitely that's a lot better than that.
I would go personally one step up into B category.
I was thinking I'd almost go like a very high B. I was teetering with A because I mean it's pretty refreshing. Like
You could go A if you want. I know a lot of people here say you just copy my answers.
People do say that.
So they're always saying it.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a little aggressive to go A for that because it's not like amazing. It's just a lot
Right.
better than the other one.
Yeah,
but I'll go A because I don't know what these are going to be like, so I'll go A for
I'm
that.
hoping we find somewhere where we're like, damn, that's good.
Yeah.
This one, big news on the signs. Swig is having their Sweet 16, which I'm assuming means they're in their 16th year, which is crazy because I've never heard of it until it opened here 2 months ago.
And that's what that is, Sweet 16.
This is the birthday girl.
Ah. It's okay.
They do dirty sodas, cookies, and I think pretzels was
That's
what
cool.
it looked like. It's a weird combo.
That's good though.
What's in the birthday girl?
It's Dr. Pepper Blackberry, Raspberry, Mango Puree, and Coconut Cream.
Okay. And you
Having
said
nothing to do with like birthdays or anything at all, huh?
No.
I expected like some birthday cake
Oh,
flavoring or something in
unless
there.
That's the birthday girl's favorite.
Yep.
Here, I'll let you get the first sip on this one. You're welcome.
Oh. Oh wow, yuck. That's not very good. That you know what that reminds do you like that?
No, that's a lot. That is a lot.
That reminds me of what is the flavored rum that everyone used to get in college because it was cheap. Anyone remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The wacky Malibu flavors from back in the day.
I'm going back in for a second.
I didn't like that one. That's the worst so far.
Does it tell you calories in it?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
my
have this one, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
my
probably
tongue
illegal.
calculated
Still
it.
figuring it out. Oh, for a small, 140 calories.
Oh, that's not bad.
Most of them are like around 140 for the smalls.
How many grams of sugar?
That I can't
Oh, you
see.
said it's Diet Coke, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So even more sugar.
Oh, no. This one is Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Full sugar, baby.
Oh, full sugar. Because this is, we were saying this one's sweet. This is just sugar.
Yeah.
Like sugar overload.
How much aspartame is in each one, do you think?
Not enough.
Nobody got it.
Not enough.
I'd give that a D.
Yeah, I easily worse than this one.
Yeah.
All right, get it out. So are these all coconut cream? Because I know some on the website said half and half.
I know that not all of them are going to be, but so far, yes.
All right, well, this is the one I was most excited about based on name only. The Ring King.
Ring King.
This is, oh wow, what the fuck? Oh.
What is this one in reference to?
This is Dr. Pepper.
Tom Brady for his numerous Super Bowl rings.
All of the restaurants are picking up football guys.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, cupcake, strawberry puree, and vanilla cream.
That's the birthday girl.
Yeah.
That's definitely birthday girl.
Wait, cupcake and then I blacked out?
Strawberry puree and vanilla cream.
He says strawberry puree like a robot. All right, no spoil it for me. I saw your face.
Yeah, I'll let you get your own thoughts cooking on that one because that's a 1-to-1 with a specific cake. I'll spoil it. It's literally 1-to-1 like a melted Publix vanilla cake.
Yeah, they really liquefied a cake.
Yeah, that is. I don't hate it because I like Publix vanilla cake.
But it is unsettling.
Yeah, I'd rather eat it than drink it.
Yeah, that was my facial reaction was, wow, that does taste like cake.
Yeah, I don't know why that wouldn't be the birthday girl. Why is that the Ring King?
Does it tell you anything about
Like the story?
names? Like, did they mislabel them?
They should be.
Click on it, it brings you to a store.
I will tell you, they should be using vanilla cream more so than the coconut so far because this is better.
That cream is better. It also, we were talking about this in the car. It's better consistency too.
It's a lot. you drink one of those and you're off the fucking wall.
I'm feeling it already. That is so.
That's a lot
Danny,
of sugar.
I just want you to taste the sugar in this.
That's all.
It's
helping.
You're trying to send me to the bathroom. It's like,
Oh yeah, Danny's got the runs today. This will help. Some dairy soda is what fixes you up.
Yeah, it's just too sweet.
Right, it's
I
just
don't think I could
sugar.
ever drink more than a couple sips of that.
That is
specific
kind of my
one.
thought. Is people like this is a small. People are getting bigger than this and drinking the whole thing.
With a meal.
How?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, not a meal. Cookies and pretzels.
I bet you it's the kind of
With
thing
some
because
snacks.
like I'm not a big soda drinker anymore, but I used to be. And like once you've gotten off of it, you really feel the sugar a lot more than when you drink it a lot. I feel like since if they drink it so much, it's probably like water to them. They just don't feel the negative
point.
effects.
Yeah, you know what? To be fair, like even outside of these, I couldn't fathom just eating a meal with a soda anymore.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Also, are they all diabetic? Perhaps.
Potentially. If they weren't, they probably
Yeah.
are now. Well, they've got diet and sugar-free options.
Okay.
So that's good. Sorry, lots of sugar.
I'd give that. I think that's at least as good as the other one
This
that
one?
I put an A. No.
Oh, that one.
So I'd put it up there.
I'm more in a B. I'd say a low B in this one. I don't love the cake flavor is uncanny valley to me.
Yeah, but I like cake.
That's
fine.
fair.
I just don't. Like, it's in the A tier for me. I would literally never drink it.
That's
like, actually, I wouldn't
remember
drink
we
it.
have our scientific reasoning here.
Yeah.
This was our test case in our C, and we always follow our numbers. We know what we're doing here.
Like,
Trust the process.
It tastes enjoyable. If I only needed one sip of it, I'd be like, oh, thanks.
But
I'm done now.
It is straight up just dessert.
It reminds me of the Ice Spice Munchkin donut
yes,
thing. Yeah.
exactly. Except somehow they packed like 2,000 calories in that puppy.
Yeah, that thing did have.
Well, somehow they ground up donuts in it.
Have you heard of the 999 challenge at baseball games? It's the 9. It's a beer and a hot dog and inning essentially. That's the challenge. Someone should make like a swing challenge because I bet you it's infinitely harder to do.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Also want to point out, there's no delivery or anything, so we had to go in person. They were all so nice about us being really annoying. So, hey, if you're watching this, Swig, thank you. All right, this has to be illegal. Butterbeer.
Oh.
Yep. Unless it's a collab.
That's literally Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Buttery beer or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Buttery beer. Yep, buttery beer.
Also, these three were in the truck holding the trays as I'm fucking going 70 on the highway, hitting little potholes, and I just hear all the ice go the whole time.
You missed the part where she asked if you were new in the area,
And I said-
think that she was trying to figure out if you were playing by the same rules.
She was like, "Oh, are you guys new in the area?" And I was like, "Yes,
we are.
Yes, we are."
Into question to ask in the past.
Yeah.
It's straight area.
Yeah, well, and she was like, "So just trying out all the new stuff," and I was like, "You're exactly right on why I'm doing this stupid thing." My favorite one of all time was
The buttery beer is root beer, butterscotch, vanilla cream.
Oh, that's dessert on dessert.
Yeah.
Calories, are they all roughly the same?
They're all about the same. This one, again, 140 grams or 140 calories.
Does it say how much sugar?
No. I fucking wish it did. They're
It
trying
looks
to
like
keep
coffee.
that stat as far away from themselves as possible.
It really does look like a cold brew coffee. Oh, you like this one?
Nope, that's genuinely revolting, actually. That's cough medicine.
I think you don't like root beer.
That might be it. I don't hate, but the thing is, I don't hate root beer and other things like a root beer float.
Yeah, that's fair. I just get more root beer than the other flavors in this.
I just got literal cough medicine.
It's
Kinda-
buttery root beer.
Just that kind of shit you take when you're a kid and it makes you feel yucky.
I think you and I are going to have opposite opinions on Mormon soda.
Yeah, that to me is the worst one so far. That'd be an F.
I'm going B.
Wow, that's quite a
Might be
discrepancy.
this might end our relationship.
Yeah, that's a big discrepancy. I did not like that one at all.
And not just our friendship, our romantic relationship too.
Pretty much everything collapses there.
Oh, I can already tell by the time we get there I have a tummy ache.
I got the sugar for buttery beer. Oh, it is 45 to 115.
That's probably 45.
yeah.
But this is a
45
small.
for the kitty size.
40?
Yeah, kitty size is smaller than that.
Oh, those are real.
What?
Like, so then probably
I could have gotten kitty sizes?
Yeah. Probably my calorie count instead of being small has been kitty size, so probably like 280 calories.
That makes more sense for that amount of sugar.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if they're stuffing that amount of sugar into that amount of calories, that's impressive, and they need to work on protein drinks. That's crazy.
Holy fuck.
45 in a kitty?
Wait, so probably are they 16 ounce, would you say?
I would say 16.
Okay, those are smalls, and most of the stuff is around like 150, 200. Which I think is still insane that they're...
Calories?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So,
It'd still be like 50
do you know about sugar count in a small?
The sugar count would be... How much bigger is it? Doing math. The minimum is 40 grams in a 12 ounce.
Okay.
So those are 16 ounces, so it's like 60.
Yeah.
60.
That's
60 grams of sugar.
Insane.
That's a lot.
That's insane.
How much is in just like a Coke? Like
It's a
normal?
lot.
It's
like-
32.
Okay.
Is it 32?
I'm almost positive. For
'Cause
like
I
a
know
normal Coke, it's 32.
There was...
Closer to like 40.
I was going
Is
to say,
it?
the full calorie root beer, like not a diet root beer that was in the fridge, was like 44.
Oh, I'm surprised. I thought it
12
was...
ounces of Coke, it's 39 grams.
Oh.
Jesus.
I thought it was 32.
So that's where a lot of the sugar is coming from, is the soda.
Yeah.
Dude, we just figured something out. Soda is not good for you.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Give it aspartame.
Yep. When are people gonna figure that out?
Is there something you could maybe have that's like a replacement for soda that might be, you know, a little bit healthier for you, maybe?
I read a story the other day of a guy on Reddit. Who
He was setting you up for gamer
You're missing an ad spot, Matt. Come on.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying water.
So wait, I can move over to Matt. Like Matt, what did you say?
All right, sorry, yeah, edit this better. Oh shit, he's gonna edit this.
No, we could have.
I
we could have someone whip it up real quick.
Gamer subs. Get Goof Juice. Get it down in the description. You got sugar free. You got the hydration formula. You got all the good stuff there, and it's all in that description. Just click the link.
Now, what'd that guy on Reddit say?
Okay, so he was saying he went like 7 years with migraines, and he went to doctor after doctor and nobody could figure it out. Scans, tests, everything. He moved, went to a new doctor, and they were like, well, how much water are you consuming in a day? And he's like,
What's that?
4 to 6 drinks. And they were like, drinks of water? And he was like, well, Diet Coke, but yeah. And the doctor was like, that's not water.
Does this sound familiar for which I forget which one of you?
Oh my God, you're right.
I think I brought this up.
You in college, right?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
But no, I read the story, and the guy was like, literally the next day was my first day ever without a migraine because I drank water. And I was like, why, Zach, are people not drinking water? Caffeine is a diuretic. All right, drink. What's that?
This is the Texas Tab.
This is Dr. Pepper, vanilla, and coconut cream.
I bet you this one's decent. I like vanilla Coke and I like coconut.
Yeah, you're right. That one's good.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, that one's very simple, very dirty.
That's a dirty soda.
Yeah, very dirty.
Yeah, tastes like vanilla Coke with some coconut.
Yeah, that's good.
That's weird because it's Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
Tastes like some vanilla Dr. Pepper with some coconut.
That's a high B.
I'm gonna go A.
Whoa!
And that's
the halfway
end
point
of our caramel colored sugar drinks.
Now we get to the real colorful ones.
All right, this one. Take your straw.
Is the
Beach Babe? Peach Babe?
Beach Babe.
Beach Babe.
The Beach Babe is Mountain Dew, raspberry, peach, and vanilla cream.
Bang.
They even did this with Mountain Dew. That's crazy.
Oh, that's like shockingly solid.
I didn't think there would be a single positive noise in this video.
Yeah, that's like
Wow.
like genuinely tasty. I like that one. That's probably the best one now.
Oh, very fruity.
Yeah.
Yeah, still very sugary, but much better.
Yeah, that one doesn't attack you though. Like
No.
the sugar wasn't aggressive. It was,
And the Mountain Dew comes through a little bit. Big Mountain Dew enjoyer.
yeah, it was more subtle. That's the best one. That's
Did
an
I
A.
say we're not going to S? Oh, sorry,
Oh.
I have my own opinions.
It's fair. I personally wouldn't go to S because I would literally never drink these. I
That
would
is the
feel
very
sick
hard
to my
part in
stomach.
this video. I will never go back. I'll give it an S compared to the rest, though.
Yeah,
I'm going S.
I think it's the best of all of them we've had so far, but I can't, in good conscience, give it an S.
So this, I think, is what Drew was talking about. Of sometimes the coconut cream curdles.
Separates.
Well, maybe not.
What if you just like kind of swirl it?
Yeah, there's also boba on there.
Oh, there is boba.
So that's nifty.
What did you say?
Nifty.
Oh, I thought you missed the T.
Oh yeah, that's
nifty.
Nifty. Doctor.
All right. The watermelon sugar. It's just called watermelon sugar.
Yep. It's the song.
Oh, did they work with Harry Styles?
Yeah. This is a Mountain Dew mango watermelon coconut cream.
Hey, that was the Daily Dozen question last night. Watermelon sugar.
Right. Harry Styles.
I've never heard of the song. That's good though.
That's crazy to me.
I'm not a big Harry Styles guy, I guess.
He's a big metalhead.
Man, they're crushing it on these so far.
Oh, it's the popping boba too.
I actually didn't get a boba. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to target.
Much better. Also,
How did you suck the boba out? Holy shit!
I had to real hard, like.
I'm just getting a lot of soda, and now it's gonna make me sick.
Wait, I see all the bobas on this side.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
Let me get you.
Put me on a boba.
I think right around, like, hold the straw on that location. Did you get one?
No, I'm getting a lot of sugar.
I think it was mango popping boba. They were good. What was in this one?
Mountain Dew, mango, watermelon, coconut cream, and boba.
I might have
The
to
boba
give
is
up
passion
on the
fruit popping pearls.
Yeah.
Passion fruit popping pearls. Wow, that's good. That I actually like that one better than Peach Babe or Beach Babe.
It slipped out for me. I'm not going back.
It was a good try.
I'm going to get sick.
Try. I like this one more than this, so I'd actually like to retroactively put Beach Babe in A and this in S.
Yeah, I mean, I also like this one more than that.
Yeah.
They're both extremely good, though.
It's good. I think I'll go back and get one of those.
It's very bold. Boba in there too, I think.
Or there's bits
chunks.
of something. The top looks like vomit. If you like, look at that.
Oh, that does look very
Or
vomity.
like stomach acid.
Yeah, come
vomit.
take it. Come
It
take
looks a little bit like when you put some
in
olive
here.
oil in water and it just kind of is like bubbles that sits on top.
Get on that angle so you can really see the vomit.
Oh, they gave us boba straws for the ones with boba.
That'll do it. That will do it.
That's why it was so difficult. There you go. You really got to
That one looks like it could use a little bit of a stir as well.
rip off a little bit more there.
All right. Unsheath it.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna be good. I can tell.
What's this one? Maybe I missed it.
Oh, this is Mango Breeze.
They really have. I think they have two teams that name these. Because you get Mango Breeze, which you're like, oh, mango, refreshing. And then you've got the Ring King. And I feel like those are very different from each other. Are you getting any of your vomit? Oh, added some of your own.
The Mango Breeze, sparkling water, sugar-free coconut, sugar-free vanilla, mango puree, and then an ingredient that falls off my computer screen. So I think.
Oh, that wasn't boba?
Frozen mango.
Frozen mango.
Oh, it was mango.
Okay. I really worked for that, and it's very mid. Oh, you effortlessly got a piece.
I did. I think I'm better at these. I don't like that.
It's mid. I'd put that in C tier comfortably.
Yeah, I don't love that one. I'm gonna even go down to a D. It's just not doing it for me.
That's fair.
What is this? There's no cream of any sort in this.
Yeah, this one is pink Bahama.
The pink Bahama is Fresca, peach, strawberry, raspberry, and fresh lemon.
Oh, that one doesn't sound too bad.
I was gonna. This doesn't even sound dirty.
This just sounds like a drink.
Whoa.
That is just
5
a drink.
grams of sugar.
Whoa.
This has 5 grams of sugar.
That's basically healthy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. The energy to do activity. No, yeah.
Does this one have energy in it? Like
No
caffeine?
sugar, no sugar.
Oh.
Where are you gonna get the glucose?
Yeah.
Well, that's just a side you get with one of the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
This is it's the chaser for your birthday girl.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm just comparing these real quick. Drastically different.
Yeah, it was good. B tier.
I think if they did things like that, you know what? Dunkin' Donuts is starting to do things like that, where they just put some juice with some sparkling water.
That's definitely strawberry puree.
Strawberry breeze.
Yeah, they pureed a strawberry in there.
They sure do. I think you're onto something, and that looks like coconut milk.
Yeah, probably coconut milk.
Are they right, Drew?
The strawberry breeze is water, sparkling water, sugar-free coconut, sugar-free vanilla, strawberry, and then my fucking ingredients fall off.
Strawberry puree and frozen strawberry.
There you go.
Good.
Thank you for having a competent phone.
I just have a desk on my site.
Oh.
So, these big straws, man.
Yeah, no, they're tough. Yeah, that sucks, right?
That might be one of the worst. I really don't enjoy that.
Yeah, that's second to last for me.
Yep. That one is an F for me.
That one's just above root beer in the D tier, but they're fighting down there.
I really don't like that.
Yeah, that doesn't blend well.
And then the last one is the most exciting.
This one comes with a little fun on top.
A gummy shark.
Yeah,
because if you didn't have enough sugar,
did you
attack.
ask them to not put it in ahead of time, or did they just do it?
No,
like that?
this was just they were
Seems
just
precarious.
They just did. Well, is it like stuck on?
It comes with it. It's like part of the drink.
I know, but
you would kind of expect it to just be in there.
Yeah.
It's like kind of sticky.
We'll eat it. Eat it.
I gotta eat it.
Yeah.
Wait, no, don't you have to put it in and like let it soak up and then eat it?
It's gotta swim around. It comes to life when you put it in there. Like a sea monkey.
It tastes like soap.
The gummy shark?
You want some?
That's because you didn't let it absorb the other stuff.
Yeah, they gave you the flavorless variant.
This is the Shark Attack. It has Sprite, lemonade, blue raspberry, and a gummy shark on top.
Not anymore.
Nope.
It's fine.
This one's not fun. I mean, I guess I ate the fun part, but like, they're trying something here. This is just drink.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's kind of very Sprite forward.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a C, I would say. The two best that they did were these two.
Yeah. In fact, I'll take another sip of this one and regret it in a little bit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I just got more of the boba.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. How did you not get any boba?
I don't know. It's hard. They're fighting in there. I don't know. They're hard to absorb.
Yeah, this was. If I was naming these instead of Shark Attack, I'd call it Blue Sprite.
Yeah, that is very Blue Sprite.
It's just Blue Sprite. I'll go C as well. I think if you're gonna go try it, stick in this realm.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this realm. Just these two.
Yeah, those two were their
Wait,
best.
didn't you guys really like this one?
No, the strawberry one fucking blew.
No, this is the.
This one was good too. That one was good.
I'd put it in a similar category to that. It's better, but where it's just like, you don't need to go to Swig to get that. It's just a drink.
It feels like this is something that Dunkin' would have on their menu. Like it just feels like something that's already in other places.
You know, let me rant about Dunkin' for a second there, because I tried one because they named them. What was it, like the Dunkin' Zero Sugar Energy? And the flavor names are like Blush Pop, which is really weird. So when you go and you want one, you're like, hey, I'll take a small Dunkin' Zero Sugar Energy. And it's just a terrible name. You got to name it something you can order. It pisses me off.
Okay, could you not
Could you just
call
say
it
a Blush Pop? Yeah.
Well, no, I guess I could, because I say the first part and they say which flavor. Yeah, that's a good point. I could say but I don't want to say I'll take a small Blush Pop.
Why? It's better than saying I'll take a small birthday girl.
I think it is better than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully today I did not have to order the birthday girl, which, to your point, none of that has helped when all the signs say Sweet 16.
Yeah, I mean, as far as
I'll have one of your Sweet 16 birthday girls.
Yeah, as far as naming goes, I feel like Blush Pop's probably better.
No, that's a great point. Keep it up, drinking. I don't know. What are your closing remarks?
Like if you're a real soda lover, like this is probably super cool for your taste buds, but like, I truly would never drink them. Like, it would ruin my meal.
I will never have one again.
What I could see though is I could see like if we were floating around in a communal pool together, and they
As
start
we do.
and they start serving these, I'd be like, oh, that's cool.
It's like a non-alcoholic pina colada.
Exactly.
I was like, you think I could toss a shot of something in these and it would be a good like mixed drink?
Oh, I bet it would go crazy.
I do have a question. Mormons can't have alcohol, can they?
I think that's correct.
Okay. So these, you're probably right. These are like mocktails and coffee replacement. This is just daily stuff. You just need these for every scenario.
Yeah.
Replacement for your water for the day.
I don't think we're the target audience.
No, I don't think so either. But like I said, I could definitely see in like a festive or casual setting where this is like just the thing you're drinking. It's fine. With a meal, I can't fathom. I shan't even imagine.
There was a long line.
It was a cool experiment with the old dirty sodas.
Yep.
Thanks for making them.
Bye.
Take it easy.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I'm playing League of Legends for the PC. Let's do this shit. I'm playing as Poppy, the Iron Ambassador. And my team is sending me mid. I've never played mid with Poppy. I've only played Poppy around 5 times. So if you have an asshole, tell it there's about to be some shit. Do you feel safe right now, Lux? If you do, it is the last mistake you will ever make. I'm gonna heroic charge her right into our turret. That's the only reason I ever play Poppy, is just for the heroic charge. It's fucking incredible. Alright, here we go. A little early ganking. Let's go, Kha'Zix. Here we go. Brace yourself for the Goldberg Spear, you son of a bitch! Get her, get her, get her! Oh, fuck. Oh, if you think that clarinet is gonna save you, then your goose is cooked. I don't give a shit about the turret. Alright, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, shit. Kha'Zix, you laid an egg. I laid down a textbook tackle and you did nothing. Nothing. I'm over here playing all-star linebacker and you're over there playing with your dick hole. My tactical advantage has all but disappeared. Fuck. I cannot do much damage to the minions. Oh, she's got good range. I work better under pressure anyway. I didn't bring any health potions because Poppy doesn't need that shit. Spell health potions backwards. It's not even a real word, I don't think, so fuck health potions. Just don't need that shit. It'd be nice if Poppy's meat tenderizer did a little more damage, but we don't even need damage. Come on, Lux, why don't you just walk into this turret? Doesn't this turret look like it needs to be walked into? This is a game of cat and mouse. I am both the cat and the mouse. Therefore, I am fucking myself. Oh shit, she's trying to chase. I've got you now, come here! Yes! Get her, damn it, ignite, ignite, ignite! Yes, yes. Wear and tear, wear and tear! I wore her and I tore her. I honestly have no idea how that worked. But goodness gracious, I am happy about it. That may very well be the first compliment I have ever received on League of Legends. Usually people just tell me, hey, you suck. Or hey, is your name not good at League of Legends? Or hey, I don't think you know how to play this game well. And they're not wrong, I don't really know how to play the game well, but one thing I do know how to do is tackle. And that's all I'm doing with Poppy. The turret is unguarded, Lux. I believe you can rub your vagina on it. You fell for the trap, the turret is not unguarded, I am right here. Welcome to the turret. Get her, turret, damn it. Damn it, son of a bitch. I'm not letting you get away. You think I'm afraid of your turret? No. I don't give a shit about your turret. I want you to ask your turret if it gives a shit about itself. Because I know I don't give a shit about it. Oh, huge mistake. Your offensive line is non-existent. Yes, run, run. Perfect, flawless execution. I'm telling you, when your offensive line is slacking, you just gotta whip out your titties and start smacking. I'm gonna try a little loop-de-doop-de maneuver here. She's gonna think I'm going to another lane or some shit, but really I'm just going all the way around the world to flank her. Hey Lux, that turret looks like it wants to build some sandcastles with you. Why don't you go give it a handshake? Perfect, she fell for the bait. Perfect. I hope you like turrets. Fire at Lux, turret, fire at Lux! Oh, you are not getting away from me, fucks. I'm gonna give you the business. You're gonna get my business. I gave her the business. I was a telemarketer, and she was buying what I was selling. Will Lux fall for the same trick again? Find out now, on this episode of Poppy in the Bush. It's go time. When you're going fishing, you need to bring a tackle box. Get her, turret. Oh shit. Oopsie. Oh shit, the plan has backfired. The plan has backfired. What's this gonna be? A quadra-kill, pentakill, octa-kill, Kilimanjaro? I mean, they really think these turrets are gonna protect them, but turrets are just unmilked titties. I am the milker. Oh shit, I didn't even see this dude. That's one down. Are you working under the assumption this turret's gonna protect you? No, no siree. Not against this mighty inflatable hammer. Can I purchase some football pads here? Invincibility potion, perhaps? If somebody takes one step in front of this turret, I'm pushing them from here to the Andromeda Galaxy. Perfect, perfect! Get ready, team, get ready. Get her, get her! Nice work, who's next? You're next. As soon as this recharges. Go time! Oh, a shoestring tackle and an assist. Oh, Ash wants some too. Ash thinks the defense is not playing defense. That is where she is incorrect. She's not ready for the surprise attack. She's not ready. Cannonball. Perfect. Their whole fucking team is here. I got a base recall. Oh shit, their free safety's on my tail. Take this. Good move. Oh damn, they emptied their bench. They've got the fucking spectators tackling for them now. Get behind me, I'll block. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. Nice work. Somebody is getting tackled into the next dimension. It's just a matter of who. It's you, come here. Perfect. You're not getting away from me. When will you learn these turrets do nothing for you? Oh shit, shit. Oh fuck, fuck. Help. You know, I'm going in. Take this. Alright, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, ref. Hands to the face. Illegal hands to the face, or helmet-to-helmet contact, something. It's a penalty, ref. You gotta call that shit. I'm gonna try something here. It's a theory that I have. Let's put it to the test. Everybody's getting tackled now. Here you go. My theory was incorrect. I thought using Poppy's ultimate on a champion and then running into their base would lead to no damage, so then I could just tackle everybody out of the base and out into the open. I know I saw you run into this bush to take a shit. Not on my watch. Oh, we won. I've only played a handful of games with Poppy, but I believe this is the first victory I have using her. In fact, this is probably the best I've ever done in League of Legends. Alright, well that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya. What's up everybody, it's Critical. I'm going to be talking about some more shit. Now before I do that, the footage you're seeing right there in the background is just me getting my ass kicked at Mission 89 of Earth Defense Force 2025. Alright, well, I don't like talking about myself, but I feel like I kind of need to right now. Like, I need to make this video here because what's going on may affect how often I make videos for a little while. Alright, so, about a year ago, I got into a car accident. Luckily, no one was hurt, so that was good. But one of the women who was involved in the accident faked an injury and was trying to get money out of the insurance. And now she's trying to sue me personally. So I had to get an attorney and all that shit. And I really have no idea how all this suing is going to play out or how long it's going to take. But it comes at a really bad time because I'm not in a very good financial situation right now. I'm unemployed right now. And I need to make money and I don't exactly know how I'm going to make money. I absolutely will not be taking any of the YouTube money for myself. I will still donate all of the YouTube money I make to various charities because I refuse to let this hobby of mine become a job. Because if this turns into a job, making videos just won't be as much fun, so I'm not going to let that happen. Now, I'm not in danger of becoming homeless or completely broke or anything like that, so I'm sure I'll find something. I've wanted to be a voice actor for a long time, but I have no idea how to get into the voice acting industry, so I'll probably have to do some type of creative job, like people pay me and I'll milk them or something, something that'll really get the income flowing. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because there's a possibility that between getting sued and looking for a moderately decent job, it could affect how often I make videos, but I don't think it will. I think I'll still be able to make videos whenever I want to, and I usually like to make around 2 videos a week, and I don't think that's going to change even with the shit that's going on right now. But this video is just here to kind of explain fucking, just so you know, to really sum up fucking. Son of a bitch, I really don't know why I'm having such a difficult time putting into words the reason I'm making this video. I feel like a fucking Martian trying to have a political debate with a dinosaur. I'm making this video to explain why if a fucking... Alright, let's try again. Try again here. The reason I'm making this video is for an explanation if, given the worst case scenario, I don't make a video for a week or 2. This video tells you why. I think that's the best way to sum it up. So, if a week or 2 weeks goes by and I haven't made a video, it's because of the shit that's going on right now that I've mentioned in this video. So, that's why I'm making this. And in all honesty, I don't think anything's going to change with how many videos I make a month or anything like that. And I don't have like a set number of videos I make a month. I just make a video whenever it seems like fun, so that's not going to change, I don't think. But I thought it would be better to be safe and let you all know what's going on in case I don't make a video for like 3 weeks or a month or some extended period of time. So, that's it. See ya. All we wanted was peace with the humans. We extended an olive branch. They extended a handful of shit. That's when we knew peace was no option. I'm a giraffe, and I am also the leader of a cabal of giraffes known as Long Necks, Long Legs Liberation Movement. We hide in plain sight conducting meetings, plotting to take back the planet that is rightfully ours. United by a single goal, we will succeed. Follow me, Agent Titty. Assemble the council, call the Toys R Us mascot, tell them everything is going according to plan. The cops are on our ass cheeks. Drive faster, Optimus Prime. Tactical photographs inbound. Brace for impact. Operative Milky Bugle to Command Center. There is an alien reconnaissance aircraft above my position. I'm authorizing use of the orbital fuck shit up cannon. Fire at will. You thought you could hide from me, you son of a bitch? Give it up, Sir Fucks-a-Lot. You cannot stop us. Good afternoon. Which one of you fuckers wants to teach me the hokey pokey? Your heavy machinery is asshole compared to the advanced technology we possess. If anyone has any questions about our giraffe rebellion, feel free to fuck yourself. I am pissing in this box because I choose to. Do not mistake my fake captivity for weakness. To all the giraffes out there working hard to put food on the table for their families, I make you this guarantee. I will make the humans taste some giraffe shit.
Over a decade ago, I told a story that still to this day is the most unbelievable true story I have. It is a riveting, exhilarating tale of disgust, horror, and inspiration. I literally just blue screened right there, just trying to find the right words to describe this experience. And I hadn't told this story in over a decade, at least I don't remember talking about it, but a week ago for the other channel, we had Wubby and his crew down, and one of the videos we filmed was a little game where you would either tell a lie or tell the truth, and then a team would have to guess if that was make-believe, phony baloney, or a legitimate experience, and I got tasked with telling a truth. So I chose this story because it just sounds like it couldn't be possible, yet it is. It is the story of my sophomore year of college when I went up to Michigan State to party, and I met one hell of a woman up there, I'll tell you what. When I was in college, at 19 years old, I even back then had a big fear of flying, but I had a buddy of mine I knew on Xbox Live. His name was Kyle. He was in a frat at Michigan State. I forgot the name of the frat, but he had invited me to their big parties. I think it was for St. Patty's Day. They were doing like a weekend of partying. And this is when I first started to be social, and I said, you know what? Fucking do it live. I bought a plane ticket, accepted the invitation. I went to Michigan State University, and I went to their parties. I met a lovely woman at one of the house parties. I got her number, we chatted. Didn't hear from her for like a day. She texted me the next night, and I was violently high. Ill, very ill. I had inhaled the bong water from a gravity bong. I was struggling. I didn't know right from left. She had texted me to come over that evening. I wasn't going to pass up an opportunity. I had a buddy of mine drive me to her apartment. When I got there, she offered some wonderful accoutrements.
Excuse me?
One of which was a blowjob. I didn't.
I say lie. What do you guys think?
I was still in a fugue state. I peed all in her mouth. and
what the fuck?
Of course, there's only so much space in this cavity, so she popped off. I peed everywhere in that bedroom. To which she said, "I can't do this right now." So she went into the shower to clean off, and I sat there in shame and confusion.
Truth?
I was so quick at the start of the story to think oh yeah, this is true. I didn't even have to think twice.
It's so unbelievable.
That last bit, I am praying for you that is a lie.
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
I think we get quite a few. They grilled him.
Yeah.
Okay. So first off, the most unbelievable thing, you flew?
Yeah, I did. I flew.
Yeah.
It was one of only, I think, 8 or 9 times I've flown. It was a solo flight. Because I was finally socializing. This was a huge opportunity.
Did she gag when you pissed in her mouth?
I think she thought it was cum at first. And then when it was very yellow, it became more apparent that it was not.
Okay.
Okay.
But she did not throw up.
This might just have you explain it again, but I'm very confused how that happens.
Yeah.
Were you hard? I mean, I have to be real here. Were you hard?
Yeah.
And then you just started. I don't think I've ever mixed that up.
So you ripped a gravity bong.
Yeah.
You said
multiple times.
And you were nauseous during it.
Oh, I inhaled the bong water. I thought I was begging. I was begging. I was begging to go to the hospital.
And you were very hot. Very hot.
Which is a common theme.
Was this a homemade plastic bottle one, or is
Home
an
Depot
actual
bucket? I don't remember at all. It was a weapon.
You would remember that.
I have a question. I know I'm not the question asking team, but did you say she said she can't do this?
Can't do this right now. I can't do this right now.
We'll come back.
Also, I like how we said one of which, out of the many offerings she gave, one of which was.
Wait, how did it end? Did I miss that? She went and showered and then.
We became good friends.
Did you stay the night?
Yeah.
This is no.
And that was the first time that you had met them.
Earlier.
The party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you met them that.
You peed in a girl's mouth and it worked out to where you could stay in the
girls
home?
like that.
Did she like it?
No.
Well, she said not right now.
I think I'm on full. This is a lie.
It has to be a lie.
I think that this is
How could we bring
the beginning elements of this are probably true, but especially the end of it is there's no way.
He potentially pissed into the carpet of a woman's home.
Yeah.
You don't stay after that.
No.
She don't keep you there. Was this?
I don't care if you're the most suave motherfucker on earth. If you pee into someone's mouth and on their floor the night you met them, you're not staying the night.
No, she was sober.
This is so a lie. This is so a lie.
Okay, why do you think it's true? Because we should get to the bottom of this. This is our one shot here.
Yeah.
His reactions are
He was dying laughing, and so was the crew.
That's why I think that some of it's true. Like bits of it.
Yeah.
But not. There's just 0% chance.
I can't believe that he peed in a girl's mouth and then stayed and watched TV.
and like hung out.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe everything was true.
Check this out.
Check out Spider Ham. You'll never guess what Stewie says.
Yeah, okay. I can get to lie.
Well, okay.
Because like
I have a question.
her reaction just being like no gagging.
I'm gonna go shower.
No,
I'm gonna go
and being
shower
like,
and then
I
come
cannot
back.
do this right now.
And then staying the night.
The staying the night is
What'd
not
you guys
that
do
weird to me.
Some dirty deeds.
You went round 2.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Can we just lock? And she was sober.
As far as I know,
What?
yeah.
Okay, wait.
Okay,
Did this
wait,
woman
wait,
have
wait.
a septum piercing?
No.
That's
Okay, wait. I have
valid question. Valid question.
How long were you already an established content creator at this point?
Oh, good
I was
question.
faceless.
I think maybe it's a lie.
What do you say?
He said no.
I was faceless.
What is when he was
He was
19?
faceless.
What is that?
Oh, he's
You're saying he
19.
can't pull? Yeah.
No, I'm saying if you were as large
No,
as
I
he
get
is
it.
now and you piss in a girl's mouth,
She
you're
would
gonna
come
ask
back.
them to still
Yeah,
fuck them.
I agree. What? Lie?
Lie.
I think it's a lie. And if all of that is true, hats off
Yeah,
to
good on you.
however the fuck that happened.
Also, you delivered
now
it really
it's
well.
on the other channel forever.
Yeah.
I think it's a lie,
I'm gonna go lie
Charlie.
as
I go
well.
lie.
I'm gonna lie.
Locking it in.
Locking it in.
It's the truth. I've actually told this story once before, right after it happened in like 2014.
I remember that.
You made it into a video?
Well, I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, you guys aren't gonna believe this. No, she's married. She got married years ago.
That's tough.
Do not say her name.
Do not.
Every
What are the other
single
accoutrements?
aspect
I have
of
so
that.
many more questions now.
She had sex with him after he peed in her mouth.
She must have been a chill lass.
That's one way to word it.
That's
yeah,
so
that
nice.
is one way to word it.
She was a trooper.
She really stuck it out for
Yeah.
you. That's awesome.
I can't do this right now. I'll be right back. Well, she really meant right now because she went and then came back and was like, all right, now I
Don't pee in me
I
again.
guess, I guess she thought that you were going to say that. She goes, maybe not that, but
So it was a college apartment. So like it was very cramped. Yeah. It was separate rooms. But since it was a college apartment like room, it's very cramped. So her bookshelf was right next to the bed.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Harry Potter collection.
Oh my fucking God.
So I went back and checked that Five Nights at Freddy's video to see if there was any details I missed. And I don't remember keeping it so vague. So I remembered in that video when I was talking about it, it was a few days after it happened, and I was worried that if I mentioned drug usage, like about being high, it would get the video taken down or I'd be in trouble. So I do remember deliberately omitting that detail, but what I didn't recall until I went back and rewatched that video is that in its place, I made it seem as though I just stubbornly refused to pee, like crossed my arms. No, I will not tinkle. I'm gonna be a big man and get a blowjob with a full bladder. Which is just an unhinged mentality. But probably the biggest revelation from rewatching that was that I've misremembered what she said. I'm going to trust my word from almost 12 years ago where I said that she verbatim stated that she can't deal with this. I remembered her saying that she just can't do this right now because she went and showered. And I can only imagine what she saw when she came back, just like dripping urine all over the place like a fucking horror movie scene with me sitting on the bed, cocking balls out, probably rocking back and forth with my eyes rolled in the back of my skull like a fucking exorcism scene. Cause I did just have like a demon expelled from my wiener. She done sucked the urine devil out of me there. And yeah, we did hook up that night. And as I said in the Five Nights at Freddy's video, we did see each other quite a bit after that. Came over the following day, we did it all over again, sans the pissing everywhere. And then, even when I came home, we stayed in contact. I was desperately looking through my old photos because I had remembered I had taken a photo right after I broke my pinky playing pickup basketball, and I sent it to her. And I was like mewing, and I thought it was a really cool picture. Also, my pinky never fully healed. So that's why I have this like really fucked up pinky that I can't fully extend. And I sent her that. I don't even remember why. I think it was unprompted. And she was like, oh, that's pretty cool, I guess. So like, yeah, I mean, we stayed in contact. And then I remember a buddy of mine told me she had got married at some point or something. So yeah, definitely an experience I will never forget. She was great. And it's been a long time since I've dusted off this story. So It was a lot of fun to go down memory lane again. That's really about it. See ya.
Do you have a drawer full of sharp knives but prefer to cut your bread with a doorstop? I'm Anthony Sullivan, and this is why I masturbate. It's the edge of glory, mankind's first step into space colonization. Behold, a credit card. You can buy things with a credit card, I'm sure you knew that. But did you know you can sell things with it as well? Such as murder? This device is so advanced, I'm shitting my pants. Here's the secret, it's the erect nipples. This sad kiwi doesn't stand a chance. This orange is having a bad day. Fuck whatever food this is. I'm slicing and dicing this celery's whole family. Oopsie, I grabbed the shitty knife. Edge of Glory can turn that shitty knife into a titty knife, giving you perfect slices. It also has super suction. I wouldn't shove this pineapple inside of my wiener hole if this was the last pineapple on Earth. Prior to the Edge of Glory's existence, you had to pay tomato prostitutes in cash, but now you can force them to accept the credit card for sex, otherwise, they will face certain death. Give a tomato a false sense of security. When it thinks it's safe, throw it on the fucking knife. The Edge of Glory can fuck chef's knives, fillet knives, paring knives, and peeling knives. Stand back, I'm Anthony Sullivan. Do not try this at home. This is a knife on a grinder. How does that taste, bitch? There we go. Alright, now let's see how it cuts. It can't even cut a fucking orange. But if we put it to the Edge of Glory, we can cut through the perception of time. An orange is not even an opponent for this Edge of Glory enhanced knife. It's just too easy for an Edge of Glory knife. Look at this brutality. You could be paying around $160 for a very small piano. Or you can pay $10.99 and get your own Edge of Glory. But wait, I can get even hornier. I'll throw in a 3-piece knife set. Now I bet you're asking, Sully, what can I do with 3 knives? The possibilities are endless, you son of a bitch. You can cut, peel, dice, fillet, fist yourself. It's a $20 value that you're getting for free. Control your body fluids. 'Cause I'm doubling this fucking offer. That's right, the offer is doubled. Go wild. That's 2 times the Edge of Glories, which means you can slaughter 2 times the number of pineapples. It's a huge value for $10.99, asshole. If this deal doesn't put you on the edge of your seat, then you are on the edge of bullshit.
Forged in Fire is an absolutely fantastic show that was unfortunately stabbed in the back by History Channel. You might remember when I made a video complimenting History for their decision to upload full episodes of the show to YouTube. Well, mere hours after I posted that, they made the inexplicable decision to remove every single episode they ever uploaded and haven't uploaded any more since, except for these like fucking 5-minute montage bukkake highlight money shot reels, which is cool and all, but it's not nearly as good as a full episode that you get invested in the characters and the lore and shit. So yeah, History, you can take the forge away from the man, but you can't take the fire away from the man. I've still had that insatiable thirst for more blacksmithing, and to get my fix, I actually teamed up with a contestant from the Forged in Fire TV show, who teamed up with a friend of his to bring together the ultimate weapon. So this is a creation by Ryan and John, expert blacksmiths, who combine the 2 most powerful elements on this planet, swords and fleshlights, and I'm going to be putting this weapon through my own series of Forged in Fire tests. Now just take a look at this boner-inducing beauty of a weapon. Fun fact, the second I got this out of the box, its coffin, I cut myself on it trying to set it down, so this bitch is sharp as shit. Could cut through the space-time continuum, the fabric of the universe, and create a little portal. Oh man, but just enjoy this eye orgasm made from the finest Damascus steel on this side of the solar system, imbued with the tears of 10,000 neckbeards crying out in unison for the blade to guide them. There's no delamination, smoother than butter across my ass cheeks, and it feels so nice to touch. It's as if it was lubricated by unicorn semen. And the fleshlight guard which keeps it all together is nearly pristine. It's seen minimal use, and the clitoris still very much intact, and only minor amounts of crusting from ejaculate past. It glistens in the sun and achieves a perfect balance that not even Peter Dinklage in Infinity War could hope to forge. This blade makes Excalibur look like a piece of shit, and it's all thanks to that rubber vagina. Vaginas are known for giving life as babies pop out of them, but now this vagina is giving death as a blade pops out of it. Test number 1, can it execute a flying watermelon? Yeah, you bet your fuck it can. A quick demonstration of my blade expertise as I perform a sacred Blade Works dance for you all, just to demonstrate the difference in our power levels between you and I. I'm doing this so I can show you that I am a professional, and thus you shouldn't try any of these stunts with your own weapon at home. Just demonstrating its sharpness.
Why did you do that?
Now, as many of you know, when it comes to sword works, there's a lot of different stances. This one is a forbidden stance known as the golfer's swing. As you would expect at my level, it was a perfect slice. Caveman style. This is how they used to mow the lawn back in the day. Just a fleshlight, a blade, and a dream. I've named this sword Virginity Apocalypse, and this is the only test it failed. It could not slice through a tennis ball, and in fact I accidentally baseballed one over my neighbor's fence.
You're gonna break your sword before you break that.
If it dies to the tennis ball, it wasn't worthy of my expertise anyway. You can't beat the classic paper test to demonstrate the blade's sharpness, which obviously the Virginity Apocalypse passed with flying colors. Just general ease slicing through it. It's just incredible. A perfect slice right down the middle on an airborne target. You should expect nothing less from me, especially with a blade like this in my hands. Now this concluded all of the tests. I couldn't get my hands on a ballistic gel dummy or anything like that, so this is the best I could do. However, after a long time of judging and thinking it over, I've concluded that the Virginity Apocalypse is Season 1's Forged in Fleshlight's champion. So, big round of applause for Ryan and John for creating such a fucking awesome blade. Hopefully there'll be more contenders in the future from all of the world's best blacksmiths, all coming to create fleshlight-themed weapons. That doesn't always have to be swords. Maybe we could have, like, fucking rocket launchers shooting explosive sex toys. The sky's the limit. Now that Forged in Fire, for some reason, wants nothing to do with YouTube, it's time for Forged in Fleshlight to become the premier go-to for blacksmithing and sexual desire, I suppose. That's about it. So yeah. Today I found something pretty interesting that I just can't resist the urge to share with all of you. I'm just kidding. That's a classic gag right there. I got you good. But I did actually read something pretty fascinating. It was an independent study that was conducted that found 72% of games industry executives believe that Steam has a monopoly on PC games. And this is an interesting topic and something that I've talked about on stream quite a bit, but I want to yap about this because they're not entirely wrong. Steam is like a diet monopoly when it comes to PC games, but not because they use like monopolistic tactics or anything. They literally just offer a better service than anything else that seems to come up and literally do nothing and win just by being better than all of the competitors that try and enter the market. Developers and players just naturally gravitate towards Steam. And thus they do kind of have like a stranglehold, like nipple clamps on PC games market. So like they do have oomph. And you can make an argument that they're like a soft monopoly. But I think it tells a very interesting story because there are alternatives. There are competitors. They just don't necessarily thrive. So anytime that a new games platform tries to enter the market to compete with Steam, they do their own version, you know, with blackjack and hookers and whatever. And it usually flounders. Like, it usually flatlines pretty quickly because it's just inferior to Steam. Even though Steam has remained largely unchanged for the longest time, it has cemented itself as just a really easy-to-use platform that's just extremely convenient for developers and players. So, a new platform springing up, it's got its work cut out for it. But that's not to say they don't exist, because there are a lot of alternatives. Well, maybe a lot's being a little charitable. There are some alternatives. Some of them are even decent, like GOG. Even though in recent times I've had extraordinarily horrible luck with GOG and getting games to actually fucking work through there, it is a service that is good, but it's not really comparable to Steam or anything. And then there's things like the Epic Game Store, which I think did try and employ monopolistic tactics to compete with Steam. Epic Game Store, I don't know how many of you remember, was trying to incentivize developers to marry themselves to their platform exclusively. Basically trying to have their own console wars between these platforms of Steam versus Epic Game Store. So they would steal away developer titles to go to the Epic Game Store through incentives. And it didn't work because Epic Game Store itself is just not a great platform. So people don't like to use it willingly. Very few people choose Epic Game Store over Steam. So it hasn't beaten Steam, and it's kind of a joke that's gotten a lot of resentment because of some of their tactics they use to try and compete. Whereas Steam doesn't really do any of that. It just kind of sits there fucking lollipop in hand and does nothing and is winning. All these other platforms spring up and usually just run themselves straight into the shitter. So Steam just always prevails in the end. And that does put it in a position where it is like a soft monopoly. Worth mentioning about this study in particular, 75% of respondents were senior managers of C-suite level, with 77% from studios with more than 50 employees. And the study found that for a majority of the studios, Steam accounts for over 75% of revenue. And then they do briefly mention that developers started utilizing Epic Game Store and the Xbox PC Game Store. But again, it's clear Steam is the bulk of the balloons here. It is fascinating because, as I briefly mentioned, Steam doesn't do anything to try and solidify this pseudo-monopoly. They don't have parameters in place to try and force people to use Steam and drive out competition or anything like that. They literally just plant their feet and lat spread and just sit there menacingly, to the point where if you're a developer releasing on PC and you choose not to release on Steam, you are cutting your own nuts off. You are doing yourself a huge disservice in not having your game in front of all of those Steam users. And again, it's not Steam that's doing that and putting that fear of God in you. It's just gamers choose Steam, so if your game's not on Steam, they might not be buying it at all in general. They might not even give it the time of day. So it's very interesting, because again, Steam, at least not to anything I've ever seen, has never really tried to do anything to be a monopoly in the PC gaming space. They've just always been really convenient, user-focused, and first and foremost, just accessible to developers and users, that they are just the best service. Now, of course, it's not perfect. Nothing ever will be. I fucking hate the Steam friend UI and all that. I bitch and moan about that endlessly on stream whenever I'm trying to co-op with friends on different games. But overall, the Steam platform is better than any other games platform that has come out, generally speaking. So it's hard to compete with that. So even though Steam's doing nothing, they don't need to innovate or change things. They just have to not wipe their whole ass with everything they've built over the last couple of decades. And so far, they've been doing a great job of not just fucking it all up. And that seems to be all they do. They are doing nothing to limit competition or anything. I have to imagine at the Steam HQ, they don't even know that they're ever in a competition with other game platforms. They probably have no fucking idea about what Epic Game Store does with trying to get exclusives and shit in the past. I doubt they even have it as a blip on their radar. Now, normally, monopolies are a really bad thing for consumers. That's typically bad news. You do not want monopolies because there's no incentive to be the best service. There's no incentive to change or improve or get better for consumers, because what's the point? There's no alternatives. And like I said, Steam is not a monopoly, but it kind of is a de facto monopoly in the sense that pretty much everyone is choosing Steam, developer and players alike. So all the other alternative platforms, they're not exactly, popping off or anything like that. They're not out there wiggling their finger in celebration with how great everything's going there compared to a Steam or something. But Steam is the best thing for consumers right now in this market. There isn't a better alternative. So it is weird because it is a monopoly that is a monopoly because it just is the best. So people are choosing it willingly. They're not being like, fucking hypnotized into it or something, or they're not being forced to because of lack of alternatives. It is just the best in the industry right now. So everyone goes to it. So it's one of the few times you'll see this kind of report where it's like, oh, this many people believe Steam is a monopoly, and you're like, oh, yeah, good. That's great news. You're right. It's so rare. Because let's take another de facto monopoly, for example, YouTube. YouTube, it's got a big time stranglehold on video sharing. There's very few alternatives to YouTube, and it's something that's been discussed, yapped about, blabbered about for so many years now, and there just isn't a real YouTube competitor. And what does YouTube do with this swamp-ass throne it finds itself on top of for videos? Well, it doesn't improve, I'll tell you that much. It's definitely not the best it can be. There has been some big-time shitification going on in recent years because where are you gonna go? Where are you going? There's nowhere else besides YouTube for video sharing and all of the features that YouTube has available. There isn't a real alternative, and there's no incentive for YouTube to fix the many problems that have been plaguing the site for so long. YouTube can do horrible decision after terrible decision after awful decision till the cows come home out the wazoo, and it doesn't really affect them because there isn't real competition. The users stay because YouTube does have a de facto monopoly. And I imagine 99% of cases, if you ask somebody, do you think it's a good thing that YouTube has this, position here as a de facto monopoly, they'd say no. But then if you ask that same question to somebody about Steam, they would probably say yes. And it's not hard to see why. It's a very big distinction here, I would say. Steam got to this position by just being better than all of the other competitors. I saw a comment that kind of painted it pretty well. Steam isn't a monopoly, its competition is just incompetent. That's pretty true. It's not like Steam has ever, to my knowledge, used its position in the industry to crush the little guy trying to make a startup that's better than Steam or something. All it does is just sit there like a fucking tree. That's all it does. It's been around for so long, it innovated at the very beginning, it cracked the code on what it needed to be the best, and now all they have to do is just not fuck it up. And everyone else that tries to compete in the space just puts out a legitimately worse product, generally speaking. Like I mentioned earlier, GOG I do think offers a different kind of product still in the same space, but having like DRM free copies for older games and stuff is a valuable service to offer, and it is something a bit different than what Steam offers. I just personally haven't had great luck with GOG recently. So anyway, yeah, I do actually kind of agree here. This survey was also conducted by what appears to be another platform that's trying to sell developers on the idea to sell with them. So the study itself is already a little weird, but the actual subject matter of Steam being a soft monopoly is an interesting topic, I think. And it is one where I'd say, yeah, Steam is kind of a soft monopoly. But what's crazy is, I don't think that's a bad thing. They are just the best in the industry for a gaming platform. Like, they just made the best platform, and they haven't done anything, scummy and shady to, like, prevent others from beating them. It's just all the others that compete are worse. So people just go to Steam. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I'm playing Insanidade again for the PC. Let's do this shit. Alright. That phone is vibrating, but I have a phone in my hand. In fact, it's the same phone that's over there. Well, this is a paradox. Schrodinger's cat paradox. Better take a fucking seat. We've got a real conundrum here. I guess because I hit new game last time instead of continue, the game didn't know how to deal with such stupidity, so it's just giving me 2 phones to compensate for my lack of intelligence. Now I can call twice as many people. Hooray. Are you looking to throw down, table? I'll give you a whopping of a lifetime. I'll lay the wood on you. Come here. Where'd you go? Oh fuck, it's eating me! Oh shit, no, I'm gonna devour it now. Yeah, the tables have turned. Fuck, shit, It's like a trampoline all of a sudden. Get off of me, you sack of oak. Yeah, there you go, take that. That ought to teach you a lesson. I'm on a damn teeter-totter over here. What's that? It's just some picture. Another picture. Another picture. Oh wait, hold on, that's not just another picture. That is a high-quality, top-notch photograph right there. I like that. I can't go through this door. I'm going in. Activating turbos. Yes. Alright, we're good to go. Open up. Open up, damn it. What the fuck? There we go. Alright, well, I'm happy now. Because I saw a picture of a girl showing her titties. Showing her titties. Oh, who the fuck is that? Is that the dude that was dragging me along the hallway earlier? Are these arms hanging from the ceiling? Okie dokie. I guess that chair was trying to achieve flight. Here, you can have it back. It didn't accomplish its mission. What do you think about this situation, girl on my phone? What's your opinion on this matter? If you ask me, I think it's rather depressing. The arms are clearly reaching out for the chairs they once loved, knowing full well they can no longer utilize them properly, because they have no asses, because they're arms. Where the fuck does this guy think he's going? Oh, he disappeared into the darkness, huh? That's a simple magic trick. I wish he didn't do that, though. I mean, I was just gonna tell him, dumb ass shitville is the other direction. Where are we now? What is this? Another long-ass hallway, alright. Any open doors here? A lot of screaming, but all doors are closed, it seems. It's good to see you again. Let me get by you here real quick. Alright, well, I appreciate that. I wouldn't really call her much of a people person, but I'm not giving up on her. Because even the spikiest cactus can hold the sweetest milk. I know deep down, she's probably a very friendly woman. But I'm not going to interact with her in the slightest. I'm just going to run right by her. I'm too fast for you. Alright, this Left 4 Dead witch is being a real asshole right now. I don't think it's possible to elude her. I think I just have to avoid her, perhaps. I don't know. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Put my nipples on some really cold ice. Oh, she's coming towards me. What am I supposed to do then? I can't dodge her. Oh, well. I guess she's not very determined. Because, she gave up pretty damn quickly. She needs some better resolve, I would say. Someone did a lousy job painting this wall. Oh, it's papers! Oh, shit, well, that's better. Well, I guess there's nobody at the front desk. I'll have to leave a message. Salutations once again, my friend. Alright. Good conversation. What is this thing under the mist? Looks like a slim fencer. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? It's an ambush. That is one patient person. I've got it this time. This is the one right here. This is the one. Jet Li's the one. Is the name of a Jet Li movie. Oh, fuck. That was close. Got a little too close. Got a little too close there. Didn't take any damage, though, so it's not a problem. There we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, shit. Fuck. Alright. Alright, it's fine. Still got it. I got plenty of health. Well, if you wanted to look into the asshole of a bull, you wouldn't find any shit there. Because all the bullshit's right here. There's no way I was too close to that medieval knight. I was at least a football field away. Damn it. Alright, he didn't hit me, that's good. I don't understand why he keeps turning around, though. That's as far away from him as I can possibly be. Just doesn't make any sense. Let's try going behind this one, though. This guy did some damage. Oh, son of a bitch! Alright, there's no avoiding that guy. Alright, you know, fuck it. Just running right through it. Threading the needle. Go. Yes. Yes. Is there any more? I don't think so. I think I got it. The chair is here to confirm it. The referee has reviewed the play. It's a touchdown. This is a weird picture. That's a very disturbing portrait of Barnacle Boy. An arm in the box. That's like one of those, oh fuck. Light, there we go. It's like one of... Why the fuck does he keep looking at the phone? I'm trying to get the light. There we go. It's like one of those Halloween candy bowls that when you try to take a piece, the arm comes down. So I guess if you try and take the package, oh, there goes the door. Alright. What's this? Oh, hey there again. Alright, good to see you. Is this some whey protein or something? Let's take it. Oh, phone, fuck. I don't know how to use this phone. I can't make it be a light when I want it to. I can't look at the phone when I want to. I don't know the controls. And I think that stems from the fact that I just don't know this language, so I can't really read the control instructions. Here's this fucker again. Walking like an astronaut. I might be able to catch him. Oh, no, well, he disappeared. It's hard to catch somebody that can disappear. What the fuck does it say? NATO, Aki? North Atlantic Treaty Organization, here? Aquí means here in Spanish, so NATO, here. Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm going to assume I go down here. Let's rock and roll. Alright. Is that what I was supposed to do? Oh, looks like it. There we go. Alright, well, this is a good stopping point. Alright, well, I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya.
AI everything. It's coming. Literally everything. Even in the most useless circumstances, AI is being ham-fisted into it. Soon, your silverware is going to be AI integrated, where it'll be telling you, you know, Charles, it seems like you're looking for an awfully big portion of this spaghetti here. Are you looking to put on pounds? Like shaming you or something if you're eating too much food. Like everything is getting AI. Millions of dollars going into the most useless implementations of AI imaginable because it's just this gold rush that has broken the brains of every tech company on the planet. Last night I learned about, of course, the Razer Goon Tube. Then there's the Sony AI patent that will play the games for you if you blow major ass at gaming. There's also the HyperX Brain Reader AI headset. Like, it's all just so fucking fundamental trash. Like, even from a conceptual standpoint, they are just terrible ideas that AI does nothing to actually improve anything with what they're pitching here. It just makes shit worse and makes everything more expensive for consumers. It sucks. So let's see a little bit more about it, huh? You saw Razer's new AI waifu hologram. It's called Project Ava. Just like an Alexa, but your little AI assistant. Let's take a peek. Project Ava, Razer's AI gaming assistant, has physical form now. Whoopee! Wow. For gamers who want their backseat gamer to be a little cute. For those who need a refresher, Project Ava is Razer's real-time gaming co-pilot, an AI assistant that essentially acts as a backseat gamer for you. While you're playing, Ava, represented here by a character named Kira, offers live advice, tips, and commentary overlaid directly on your screen as the game unfolds. It's coaching, but with a personality and a face. There's a trailer for it. You can change the waifu into Faker. You can change the hold on, maybe I was too quick to judge. You can change the waifu into Faker.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Morning, Joey. You were snoring again. Definitely wear your favorite green jacket. Look, now we're really vibing.
That's the saddest shit I've seen in my fucking life, man. My heart breaks for someone who purchases this and relies on this kind of interaction. It is designed to keep you inside forever and away from human beings.
I think you're onto something.
Hold A, soldier. We need more air support.
Yeah.
Whoa, clean shot. Nice one.
Oof. Maybe aim for the head next time? Break line of sight.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want my fucking AI assistant to be sassy and insulting me while I'm playing League of Legends and feeding in mid lane. That's what I'm looking for. Thank God.
Switch to burst fire mid-range.
GG, that was amazing. Ready to go again? This is Project Ava, your AI desk companion.
Oh! I hope Faker got paid millions for that. AI girlfriend gonna point out every missed CS. Have you tried killing the cannon minion? It'll give you an advantage in lane. PC's gonna cost 10k because of the AI goon jar. True. It is like a little fucking goon tube in here, huh? Very cool. They have a camera installed on it for some reason. How else are they gonna know if you're hitting those nasty headshots? And if they can't see it, they can't offer incredible advice such as, have you tried switching to burst fire for mid-range? Or whatever the guy said. It needs the camera. What, you think it's gonna be like spying on you or something? Why would it do that? It makes no... You sound crazy. You sound crazy. It's for the sake of helping you game, brother. It's your AI assistant. It wants to see you as much as you want to see it. Bringing her to Dave & Buster's so she can backseat me at the Crane Games. Oh my god. That's unlocking the full potential. Bring her to the casino to gamble. Well, she wouldn't be able to help you gamble. That'd be a worthless use. Have you seen the news of PlayStation AI patent could see games play themselves when players get stuck? Sony AI patent will see PlayStation games play themselves when players are stuck. AI-generated ghost player assistants would help out players who can't progress in a game. As described in patent documents, Ghost Player would see players call down an AI-generated ghost version of the player character, which could either play out the solution to a particular part of the level or complete it entirely. Originally filed in 2024, World Intellectual Property Organization published an international status report on the patent this week. For example, if a player were stuck on a puzzle in an Uncharted game, then they should just stop playing games forever. Holy shit, that would be beyond tragic. The guide mode would seemingly present an AI-controlled Nathan Drake demonstrating the solution before the player did it themselves. The complete mode would simply complete the section for the player. I just don't even... What would even be the fucking point in playing? I don't get it. Just, if you're that stuck, just look up a gameplay video of it on YouTube. Look up like a fucking walkthrough. Grow up. Oh my god, what a huge waste of time and resources to make a ghost player. Oh my god, this is our reality. Oh my god. Holy ads. I'm so tired of you guys not appreciating good ad placement. We still have unused space for more ads. So you're not even getting the worst of it here. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only 8. And only one auto-playing ad. I can even see the article here. Like, well, pieces of it. Also in AI news, HyperX just revealed an AI gaming headset that can read your mind and make you play faster. HyperX reveals headset that uses AI to read your brain and make you faster. Great news in gaming here. Nothing but positives, huh? HyperX and Neurable revealed the collaboration that has given way to AI-powered sensor-fitted neurotechnological gaming headset. It uses non-invasive sensors to read brain waves and encourage gamers to boost their performance. The combination of HyperX peripheral technology and Neurable's cognitive monitoring solutions endeavors to give players insights into their real-time brain performance and reduce their reaction times. Whoa, that's so cool. It was claimed that testing participants resulted in an improved reaction time of around 43 milliseconds on average, a number that was made even more pronounced by testing the headset with pro esports players. A promising future of gaming, one where understanding your mind becomes as natural as understanding your mechanics by making brain-computer interfaces intuitive and invisible inside the tools players already use. We're proving that neuroscience can meaningfully elevate performance and transform the way people play. We've always been about empowering power players with the best technology to play, and now with our strategic collaboration with Neurable, we look forward to giving more insight into how one's cognitive skills and focus impacts their gameplay to ultimately make them as competitive as possible. Am I understanding this correctly? So it doesn't actually do anything to jolt your brain into being faster. It's giving you data on your reaction times and stuff? Is that what it is? It's giving you insight into how your cognitive skills and focus impact your gameplay? Which, to me, feels pretty fucking obvious. But I guess hard numbers maybe helps someone out there. I don't need to know that my reflexes are shit. See, that's what, like, I don't see how it helps you improve your reaction time by just giving you the data. I can also get my reaction time data by going to, like, humanbenchmark.com and testing it. I don't see how this improves reaction time by, on average, 43 milliseconds. But shit, who am I to doubt the power of AI? Imagine the superhuman you could be if you combined all of these. AI gaming headset for reaction time, AI goon tube for backseat gaming, and the AI patent to play the game for you. You would be the next Faker. It's like Lawnmower Man. It is very much like Lawnmower Man. Actually, that's a good point to bring up. How are gaming companies prepared to deal with fake AI players? They're not. They just literally are not. They can't even deal with human cheaters right now, let alone AI bots that play their games. There's nothing they will be able to do to stop it. And all online gaming will suffer when that becomes more commonplace. You think this is also geared towards accessibility and disabled players for Sony, that is? I could see that argument in some capacity, but it's not like... The accessibility it's offering is more so like, we'll just complete it for you. That's kind of the antithesis to accessibility. I actually think all of the accessibility that Microsoft has done is in a good direction. I know I poo-poo on Microsoft all the time, but I am actually always impressed with how seriously they take accessibility controls for disabled gamers. This is not really that. This is just giving you the solutions or doing it for you. It's not really an accessibility tool. Why do we need this when they already have Atreus telling me how to solve a puzzle? That's true, they already did accomplish this without AI. They didn't need patents for Atreus just vomiting out every solution. What's the difference between watching a video and watching AI do it for the solution, though? The difference of millions and millions and millions of dollars in resources poured into the AI doing it for you when you can just for free right now without any big detrimental effect on the industry, type in YouTube Uncharted walkthrough for whatever you're stuck on. That's the big difference. You hear NVIDIA is reproducing 3060 GPUs? I saw the headline, I forgot to look into that. I wonder if they're going to be the same price that they were back when it first released. My gut tells me probably not. Why do you think Valve cares so much about something being AI or not compared to other companies? For me, it's a pretty obvious answer to that. I don't even know if it's the right answer, but maybe it's just because of my faith in the company. Valve has shown for almost 2 decades now that it really does value a good product. It values the consumer, and that's why it has a de facto monopoly on PC gaming. People just choose Valve despite there being alternatives. No one goes to them because Valve is just the gold standard. It actually is just the most consumer-friendly platform in the space, period. So I feel like Valve understands that the consumer wants to be informed on if the product uses AI. So Valve gives you the tools to see that yourself and make your own decisions if that means something to you. Whereas other companies, they make all those decisions and don't give a fuck about like what the consumers or players actually want. It's all about how they can squeeze money out of them. That's what I think. It could be wrong though. But I feel like Valve has a very good track record when it comes to just like actually delivering a quality product. Because there is literally no reason why every company wouldn't just follow Valve's example when it comes to AI. Just tell the consumers if this is an AI game. If they don't like AI games, they won't play it. If they like AI games, they'll buy it and play it. There is nothing wrong with giving consumers more information. That is a good thing, no matter how you spin it. Keeping it a secret, that's shady, that's scummy. Remember, Valve started Battle Pass. Did they? I don't think they were the first. What they did start, though, is gaming gambling. The loot boxes. they started that one. They opened Pandora's box there. I don't know about the Battle Pass, though. The Dota 2 compendiums were the first Battle Passes. I think all of this started with Bethesda trying to sell us horse armor. It would have always ended up this way. Bethesda was just the first one to do it. There's no world where gaming evolving into the absolute juggernaut industry it is today wouldn't have been exploited in the exact same way, with or without horse armor. Yeah, that's how we got on this subject, was talking about Project Ava. That's how we went down this fucking rabbit hole. It is such... I hate it. It's so ass. I really do not even see who this in particular is for. I don't. Outside of Gooners. Like, I mean, like, the target demographic it's looking for is, like, gamers looking to improve their gaming and also have, like, a social companion. But I don't see it ever being utilized for that. It will absolutely just be, like, a replacement friend. Who the fuck is going to want AI to backseat game them forever? Offering snarky remarks like, have you tried hitting your headshots? Sounds like shit. You lack empathy. I don't know if that's a meme or not. I've said this a million times. My heart fucking breaks for the people that are growing up with this kind of thing being normalized and like their main socialization coming through a computer screen, not being able to connect to human beings. I have so much empathy for that. 1,000,000%. Which is why I advocate so strongly for disconnecting, bucking the trend of relying on AI to be your pathway into the world, or what you think is the world, and instead going out and actually trying to make meaningful connections with human beings and socialize with real people. You sound like the Unabomber. Was the Unabomber talking about AI GoonTubes too? I haven't read his manifesto in a while. I can't recall if that was one of his big pillars. Ironically, there's another AI waifu hologram made for lonely people. It's called Lepro Amy. It's designed specifically for emotional intimacy. Surely that will help all of the lonely people. That's the solution. To isolate further. Can't say I've heard of this one. Lepro Amy? Oh yeah, this was also announced at CES. And it is also another GoonTube. Well, I guess not fully a tube. You'd have to like pop that off, which it doesn't seem like would be very easy. Lepro Amy, a device the Chinese company openly markets not just as AI companion, but an AI soulmate. Oh, good idea. There was no live demo as the show floor was too loud, according to staff, which felt oddly fitting for a product meant to simulate emotional intimacy. Even silent, Amy drew a crowd. Very cool. What do you mean you remain unconvinced that people don't need an AI friend or soulmate? That's why we're born in this world, to find our AI soulmate. And then die in front of it, fucking 80 years completely alone, living off Doritos and pizza and broken dreams. That's the utopia. Wasn't there a movie about that? There's a few movies about that, but there's one people always reference, the Joaquin Phoenix one. Her, I think. A guy who married Miku was just living in 2025. Oh man, that guy was so ahead of his time. What was his name? I can't even remember now. The guy who married Miku a few years back? Yeah, this guy. He saw the vision. He knew where we were heading. And now he locked down Miku so no one else can have her. Didn't he get sad when Miku underwent maintenance? Yeah, that was actually... This whole story is really sad. Like, it is like legitimately sad. But you're referencing when they brought her down for like a patch or something, so his wife basically died for a little while. The whole thing is like legitimately actually sad though.